something?
I'm not sure, you know, because I have
Oh, I
not.
think Levi said in a one, she got it, and now you've got Delusive in on it, Corey's in on it, all of them, every single fucking one of them. Don't kid yourselves, because they're all sitting there battling. No one turned off their gifts. If you're seriously going to discuss something, then turn your gifts off. So no, I'm not buying it for 1 fucking minute at all. Nothing.
I don't believe anything anymore, me.
No, it just fell. I don't believe anything, nothing at all. It's all planned.
I can't lie, I haven't seen much today because the truth of it is because I was out all day for my birthday, my whole body crashed, so I have actually been asleep most of the day.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how fibromyalgia goes.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen, so this is going to be interesting. It's probably going to make me sick, like they all make me sick.
Then tried to backtrack when she realized you and her supporters were disgusted in her. She's still getting gifts, and you got people talking about it. And that's exactly what she wanted. Millen has got 24 hours to move his family. He only has... Why does he have 24 hours to move his family?
Oh.
Who said he has 24 hours to move his family?
Oh my God. The things are getting like really crazy serious.
Oh my God, do you see how you guys believe that Sam's coming? What the hell's Sam gonna do? Sam got lads going to his house. Bullshit. Just like Sam broke fucking Corey's windows. Bullshit. Bullshit. Because you know what? Corey Wilde sat in the same fucking house and said on his live he gave himself up. He said, you see that window over there, Sam? Same house, but he had apparently moved. He said, that's the window that you threw the brick in, and that's where my dog is, and that's where we almost hurt my dog. There was no bricks. There was no Sam Walker. He probably did a fucking window in himself and move on. You guys aren't getting how it works. I keep saying it over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah, all he does is pay some kids to do some...
I don't think he pays anyone to do anything.
Do you reckon?
I don't think he does. I think it's just all to hype himself up, and remember, it's all about the views and the money. Remember that. Remember, it's all about views and money, and that's it for them. They don't care. Look at the video that EQ put out about Delusive. Today, again, EQ in her box has said, if you want to do it again, let me know. What do you mean do it again? What do you mean do it again? What does that mean? Just give me £1,000 or 2,000 out of the money you make. What does that mean? What do you mean if you want to do it again? Listen to them when they talk. They're all full of shit. It's fucking money, money, money. And they don't give a shit what audience gets affected, what the people get triggered with. They don't care. That's what they want. Catch the game. They want you to get triggered. They want you to fucking be like, oh, I can't believe, outraged. Oh my God, I can't believe she did that. And you're just going to strike up your emotions. Don't, because they're doing it on purpose. They're filling their fucking pockets. No, well, Millen's going to get his windows done in. Who cares? Who cares? Who gives a shit if Millen gets his windows done in? Who's got their TV on?
Not me. Can we share and repost a little more, please, guys? We've only got 15. I don't know. I've got nothing on.
Oh,
Caroline?
What? You got your telly on, darling?
Yeah, can you hear it?
Oh, yeah. Angie was just asking who it was.
I think that Caroline's falling asleep.
I'm not.
Did you get tagged in anything, Caroline? Oh.
Yeah, she's tagged me in loads.
Oh God, just show like some. Just show the Delusive and shit stuff. The shit stuff.
Because it's quite.
If anyone wants to come in the boxes, you're more than free to come in the boxes. You guys can have your say on how you feel about stuff. I can open more boxes if you want to come up. I think the people need to be heard as well, not just the fucking creators. Thanks for the gifts, guys. I can't even see what's going on there. Thank you for the gifts and the heart me's. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the roses and stuff. Like I said, you guys are... Thank you, guys. Thanks for the gifts. You're more than welcome in the boxes. I think. I can't believe you still have skates in the summer, though.
This is the first one that he tagged me in of Levi and Sophie Cam too delusive when she backtracks about Sophie. Then Evil Queen gets in the box.
Oh, I think this is it. I'll mute.
Do you want to play this one?
Yeah, please. Thank you, Caroline.
Words, but they are words. Do you get what I'm saying? And I don't think she.
I don't think they've all done a turn, have they? They've all done a 360.
Apologise, and whether people forgive her, that's up to them. But I don't really want to be speaking on her anymore. Do you know what I mean? She made a mistake.
Tyler Dean's making her bed.
For God's sake, you know.
You made your bed.
And please don't think I'm defending her, because I'm not. She's made a mistake.
It's because they probably seen the other clip and looked at it properly.
Listen, when I said what I said, I was mad.
I've never been a
because I saw the video. You know, when you see the videos, and it kind of triggered me a little bit, because I kind of thought that could be my dad or, your family. Do you know what I mean? So that's why.
Right there, Ricochet said might want to start from last one I tagged. Jump to.
What do you say?
Ricochet put in comments might want to start from last one I tagged.
Oh, I don't know. No one's going against her. They're not going against her. So that should tell you everything you need to hear right there.
The last one that you tagged me in, Ricochet, was poorly.
Sam threatened his ex-mod with fire and acid. She's over 60.
Right.
She's done nothing wrong, but see... What? Sam threatened his ex-mod with fire and acid. She's over 60. She's done nothing wrong, but see through. See through what? Oh, see through him. Saying a mistake, that's enough for me. Tap and share the live, guys. We didn't even hit 100K. I didn't even look.
This one, Ricochet.
I'm lost, so they're now sympathetic to Sophie. No one's going against her. Yeah, see through him. He really is vile. I never liked him, to be honest. I thought he was very confrontational, fucking pretty... I don't know, man. Sorry, Caroline. I think, yeah, just go with that one.
Let's go with this one.
Who cares, yeah? I like your nails. I'll mute.
Something she shouldn't have said. I don't agree with anyone doing anything off TikTok, obviously, because she's a woman, she's got children and all of this. You know what my opinion's on that. I don't agree with it anyway. However, her sitting there saying she's going to out voice notes after this tragedy, I think that's the last thing she should be doing right now, don't you? I think she should be coming on here and apologising, grovelling. That's what I think she should be doing when she comes on. Not going on to the next drama like what she said meant nothing. I don't think she should have any consequences because of what she's done. No, I don't. Do I think she meant it? No, she rage bait. She did rage bait. However... let's not go on to the next drama because I'll go to the next drama now and I'm going to play some voice notes. No. This woman still, because so many people are upset, she needs to grovel a little bit. And I'm just trying to help her out. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just trying to give her some advice. Don't go on to the next drama. Because people want to see you grovel a little bit. They want to see you a genuine apology. And it be, come from the bloody heart. And not because you have to, or because of, the reaction from other people. You know what I mean? And then you can move on. But no more drama for a few days. I don't think she should have any drama for the next few days. Angie, are you on the floor? Yes, because she has said...
So there you go. This one doesn't think she's done fucking anything wrong. I got my other account in here. And she thinks that it's fine. She just needs to apologize because she said she was going to out like fucking some voice messages or something. Please say you have the clip where Sheila tells Angie off for being horrible to CA. To me. Well, I don't give a shit if she's horrible to me. Are you talking about me? So she doesn't see anything wrong with what she's done. Just apologize. But we know it's all a fucking game. Apologize for what? She did it on purpose. You guys are Cam 2ing her. So why? Shut off your gifts. Stop battling then. And that's what you have to do. Is everyone okay in the boxes? Can they hear? Yes, Sheila watches you. Does she? I didn't know that.
Hi, Jenny.
What did Sheila say? Hello, Jenny.
Hi.
I didn't hear anything about Sheila. I highly doubt Sheila watches me. Sheila, if you do, get your daughter and fucking check there. She's a wreck. She is a wreck. She was telling Angie for being horrible to you. I never heard that. Never heard that. So I have Sheila that watches. That's an honor to actually have Sheila watching me.
We love Sheila around these ways.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I don't know. Didn't know that. Tap and share the live, guys. Tap and share, even though this is a backup. My main's there, but yeah, let's move on to the next one. I'll mute. But you'll hear out the whole thing. I think at one point she disagrees, but then she comes back and just says, like, oh, no, you know, this, that, and the other thing.
Just wipe my camera because I don't know if my camera's... Right, so Angie and Corey react to what Sophie Bailey said about the Liverpool tragedy, and Smiles has a question for Sophie.
Are you there, Smiles?
Sorry. I have a question for her, for the one that's saying, making a joke out of this. I have a question for her. If it was her family there, would she be reacting the same thing?
Yeah, and we joked about it.
And would she then be going mad over those people that are doing what she's doing now, finding it funny? Would that be the same way round? Her morals are not set in the right place. If you're going to sit there and laugh about something like that, when you're right, Ange, once you've seen it, you can't unsee it, and it was awful. And it's going to sit there and laugh about it. Her morals are not in the right place, and she's vile and disgusting.
But her morals were never in the right place. Just what she's doing now is she's trying to rebrand herself as a moral high citizen. You've got to remember who she is and where I picked her up from. She was sat on 30 views after absolutely being berated for all of the stuff that she said in a group chat regarding disabled people and then racist comments, which obviously I'm not going to go into because I've said what I've said. But when if people step back to the way that Sophie Bailey is now, of her sitting there, I'm the poor, vulnerable, single mother, this is my full-time job. That's not who she is. That's not who she is at all. That's the brand she wants to push over.
I mean, she definitely wants to be like EQ and like, listen.
EQ, all she's got to do is use a toothbrush. Boom, you're like EQ, done.
What? I don't understand, like, why she thinks it's funny to laugh and then sit there and hum about it. That's not okay, Sophie. It's really not. Put yourself in the position if that was one of your family members or a child that you knew of that was in your family that got, and don't sit there and turn around and say, oh, he could have had this in a car. Had that. He knew exactly the intentions he was going to do with that car, and he knew exactly how he was going to do it.
I just feel that people shouldn't be speculating as to why he did it, what happened, blah, blah, blah. But she is doing that. She's saying, well, you know, giving him a reason, an excuse in some ways. Well, just wait until it comes out, you know, before making these assumptions.
And it's when she turned around and then said, well, if I needed to get somewhere quick, I'd do the same thing. Really?
She didn't say it like that. She just said that I'd go mad.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? That if she wanted to get somewhere, she'd do you know what I mean? It's disgusting. I'm sorry.
Definitely, she's been nice. We should say it was rage. She was rage baiting. She goes, but it's okay for Jalouse for that. It's okay for this person, that person. But I don't rage like a.
Yeah, but that's because she panicked though. As soon as she got bananaed, she had a chance to come off. She had a chance for her people around her, the Levi's, the Sears, to have a quick conversation. They'd go on there, say you're rage baiting, blame it on Angela, blame it on Corey. Say everybody else rage bait, so why can't I? Quickly, do it now. And that's literally what she's done. She says it's her full-time income. It's not a full-time income at all. She's on benefits. She's a liar.
How laughing about
She lies about everything. Everything on her TikTok, everything about her so-so career has been a lie. And she knows that.
Yeah.
Her laughing about it was disgusting. Absolutely vile. I don't know how anybody could sit there and laugh at that. But there's poor children that were injured, as well as other people. Do you know what I mean? Like,
And then, you know what she said? She goes, why were they attacking the car? They were damaging his vehicle. Rightly so.
Did she
I
watch?
would have done more and damaged the vehicle.
Just out of curiosity, did she watch the same videos we watched? Because by what she's saying, she didn't watch the same video, Dan.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Smaz. I think she was only watching one particular video. But either way,
Corey shared the video up.
No,
yeah, but it wasn't the one that I've seen. The one that I've seen, you can clearly see it was deliberate. I don't know what video that is, but she doesn't play much of it.
Like Corey, I've seen the short version and the long version. The short version is him, driving into a crowd of people, swerving his car. So she would have seen that too.
This is what I mean, though. Like,
I mean, all I'm saying is she cannot be defending this person saying as to why people are damaging his vehicle until, the police come out with a statement to find out what has actually happened before you have those kind of, opinions.
yeah.
Somebody just called me jealous of Sophie Bailey. Why would I be jealous of Sophie Bailey?
Oh my god.
Are you nuts? The only man that she can get right, let's have a look at her ex-partners. General G, another ex-partner who had alived himself because she was blackmailing him. Then you got another ex-partner, Levi, weighs 40 stone, lives in his bedroom. You think I'm jealous of her? You're deluded.
Miles.
Oh, I don't. You guys probably can talk better on this stuff than I can. I'm not from Liverpool. I don't know how you guys all feel about what she's saying and what's happened. The police have said tonight what happened. I don't know what happened. Well, I know what happened, but
I'm just... It doesn't matter what video she watched. Every video was equally horrific. There's no, I don't, she should never have said what she said. I don't care if she hadn't got the full story or seen the full video. It was quite clear that it was a horrific thing that happened. People were badly injured. Children were involved. So why did you need a full story and a full video? It was disgusting what happened, and she should never have tried to excuse it by, if it was me in an emergency, I'd do the same. Would you? Would you now?
Wow.
at the end of the day, again, she did it on purpose.
Yeah.
She did it on purpose. She doesn't care what she says or does. And then she comes back and she mocks it. She was live earlier and she said that if something had happened to one of her kids or something, she was in Levi's live, that she would do the same thing. She would plow people over. Like if she had her kid in the car. It's just mind. Again, a car driver dragged a baby in a buggy. Okay, so this is why I didn't want to talk about any of this shit, to be honest.
It's horrific, and
Yeah.
I don't know how any normal person can watch any amount of the videos or the news without a lump in their throat, tears in their eyes, anger in their stomach, because it's horrific, and a whole city is affected so badly, and then and the whole of the UK, we stand with them all, and to say the things that she said, no, it's not acceptable, and none of us will ever accept it. None of us.
No.
Well, she has said worse and got away with it. So why won't she get away with this? She will. In a week, nobody will be talking about it anymore. She'll make her money off it for the ones that'll feel bad for her. The ones that are on top of it, like the ones that are battling, talking about it and camping it, make their money off it. And then end of storyline number 10,555.
Yeah,
So this is how it goes. As much as people can be enraged by it, she doesn't give a shit. She doesn't care. She couldn't care less.
It brings back the memories of the Manchester. I won't say the other word because it could get banned. And the whole of the UK, we all stood with Manchester. We all stood together, and this is exactly the same. We stand with Liverpool. The whole of the UK stand with them, and for people who say the things that Sophie Bailey has said, and people that agree with it or laugh at it, they won't get away with it lightly. They will be made they will be the ones to be remembered. Oh, that's Sophie Bailey. She was cruel about the Liverpool tragedy. She will be forever known for that now. So I hope she's proud of herself, and I hope her children are proud of her in the future when she's known as this person.
Do you think she cares?
No, she probably doesn't, but that's...
Do you think all the people that are sitting there gifting her right now care?
Sorry, I just get angry. I get angry at shit like this.
Yeah, she never said sorry. She said she won't bring up any news topics anymore. Well, okay, Caroline, moving on. Sorry.
Do you want me to do? Do you want me to leave that with all
Which
that?
one?
All that with Liverpool, because there's some more of inclusive Angies of somebody jumps inclusive Angies who was friends in hospital from Liverpool attack, but then it soon turns to Angie and Corey, I think it's
I don't know.
What jumps don't play something different.
I don't know. It's up to you.
Don't leave it up to me. Put that pressure on me.
I'll leave it up to you. Go ahead, show it. You'll just see the flip-flop of delusive through the whole thing, I guess. This was awful. She was so angry. Who was angry? Who was angry? Oh, I don't know. Caroline, let's see. I don't know who was angry. Oh, my goodness.
Right. It says, a lady gets in Angie's box to talk about how she has a friend in hospital due to the Liverpool attack. It soon goes off topic as Corey and Angie argues. Farah says she hopes something really bad happens to Sophie Bailey for saying what she did about the Liverpool attack. Angie says that Sophie has children, they're her responsibility, and she needs to protect them after saying what she has about... I don't know what that's supposed to say.
All right, let's hear what Lucy says about this.
And then I'm too ugly to be graped. Who would want to grape me? Let's not forget that, Corey. It's not about your opinion not believing me. It's what you said. Who would want to grape me?
They're going to go with the fucking act again with this grape shit bullshit.
I mean, look how he turns. Can you see how he just turns?
Yeah, I turn because you need to stick to the facts. And you don't stick to the facts. You'd never let anybody stick to the
And you're
facts.
trying to sit here and say, I'm your friend. And
You don't stick to the facts. You never do.
You're trying to throw me under the bus. The fact is, you
Well, stick to the facts then. Don't sit there and pretend your shit don't stink.
You shared me that video because you have your hatred towards Sophie. I don't even think you even give a shit.
No, I don't give a shit. Why would I give a shit?
Well, there you go. We don't give a shit about the
No creator stick to the facts because they'll turn to a fact that will give to earn the money and clout and all this crap. Angie's done it all the time. You do it all the time. Miss Red does it all the time.
The thing is,
Others do it all the time. You all need to throw the F up. There's been people seriously injured and all you are bothered about is bloody making money on it. You know,
Who's making money on it? I'm not making money on it.
I don't want to make money out of this. I don't want to.
I'm not making money on it.
When's OJ?
What's that 1.01k then, eh, Corey? What are you going to do with that, eh, Corey? Go meet one of your Tinder bloody matches on that one. Yeah, whatever.
Are you alright in the head, darling?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
You loved me less than 10 minutes ago. All right, but because I distracted the audience and saved them somewhere else to keep the whatever. Yeah, okay, cool.
Corey, the thing is, you're coming out with misinformation as well because that was not what
I'm not coming out with misinformation. There's a video.
You are. You are.
Excuse me, fishwives, calm yourself down. Scouser, I'm apologising. Very sorry for taking us off topic. I thought me and Angela were on FaceTime for a millisecond there. I apologise.
I'm just taking deep breaths here because if I'm being honest, I'm absolutely raging. And then I'm getting abuse in the chats and all that as well. And people saying, ignore it. How can you? I'm not a TikToker. I've just come up here to state a challenge to someone who thought it was funny that innocent people nearly got unalived and children. And now all you are bringing up about things that you've all done in the past. I don't give two shiny craps who've done what in the past. I'm just concentrating on what happened in my city with my fellow Scousers.
And it's not even funny, Corey. when you say stuff like that, it's really not even
Right, Smiles, stop acting as if I've sat you and started laughing. Don't talk to me, Smiles. That's why we argue all the time. Nobody likes you. I can't stand you. You're very irritating. Listen to the comments and you'll see the same thing. I'm not having a discussion with you, Smiles, so you keep my name out of your mouth and we'll have a fabulous life.
And you know what?
So respectfully, leave me alone.
Do you?
Leave me alone. We've moved on. We've moved on, Smiles. Everybody report Smiles. Get Smiles out of you. Smiles, you're boring.
Oh no, leave Smiles alone.
No, everybody get on Smiles.
The effects are live.
We stick.
One minute you have Angie's back, the next minute you chuck her underneath the bus. What a great friend.
Oh my God, Angela does it to me every day. I got 4 videos to play that she only done yesterday, slagging me off left, right, and centre.
Oh my
Then she
God,
messages me on WhatsApp and says it's rage bait.
I was softly trolling.
I'm trolling
I
now.
never said anything that what you've done in the past. I never said this.
Hold on, Smiles. Hold on, Angie. Angie, she just said it's not funny to troll. Smiles, why are you telling that to Angie when she sent it to me
No,
yesterday?
I'm not trolling in the way you troll. I'm having banter.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Well,
that's not
right, it's not
banter,
banter bringing up what you've done in the past.
Sorry, that's not banter. That's inciting hatred onto me. That's not banter. This.
What?
Well, listen,
You done that yesterday with your views on your life.
These are the things you've done in the past.
Oh my God, why are we discussing this again? I have never once hid from what I've done in the past.
Hey, can we just
I'll
stop
sit there
then?
and say whatever I've done.
Can we stop? Because obviously this is not.
Oh my God.
This is not good because obviously a tragedy happened was it, yesterday.
Yes, stop it then.
And that's what it's meant to be about. Sorry to hear about friends in hospital staffs. I hope they get better.
Blinking hell.
The pair of you need to grow the F up and shut up. You sound like two petulant kids.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. And I agree with you, Skelsa. You know, we've gone off topic.
Right, so my challenge is there, Sophie Bailey, because I'm getting abuse in the chat and I can't handle this. Got two adults being kids. Sophie Bailey, if you think it's so funny, I will take you to the hospitals that all the victims are in so you can go and laugh in their faces. And if they're not in hospital, I'll take you to each of their homes. End of. Okay? Thank you for letting me come up.
Yeah.
And I'm not thanking you for this traumatic thing. And even the dog's having a go.
I didn't want it to turn into that, to be honest.
It's
Sorry, Scouse, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have taken off subject. I am sorry.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm sorry as well. I shouldn't have.
I hope the people that you've got in hospital are okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I gotta go. Bye.
Oh, sorry, Skelsa.
Big love scare.
God's sake, Angie, look what you caused.
What the hell? Oh my God, I'm not even laughing. This is a nervous laugh, man.
Hi, Ange. Hi, everyone. Why everyone arguing? Everyone needs to go and deal with what's her name? Fucking Sophie Bailey, that one.
I think she needs to apologise. There's nothing else she can do, really. But
it's disgusting. She's a big grown-ass woman on here doing what she's doing. Go and look after your kids, darling. And let me tell you something, Sophie fucking Bailey. I hope something really fucking bad happens to you, really badly, darling, for wiping your mouth on others, my love.
the thing is, she's someone that was, she does have children, and that's her responsibility. She needs to protect her children, and she needs to be careful. And this is just advice. I don't ever think anyone should take anything off TikTok or get that mad. You know what I mean? But however, she needs to be responsible that she does have children. You know what I mean? And she has said a lot of shit on social media. I say shit, but I don't have children living here. You know what I mean? Either. So she just got to and that's just my advice to her. Because TikTok's a dangerous place.
And a rope cord,
There's so much bullshit in that video. Where do you start unpacking it? The Corey and Delusive beef was just set up beef. They do it for the views. They go at each other. You could tell at one point Corey was laughing and had to pause. So that's all bullshit. I think they didn't take legitimately what the people in the boxes were saying. Like that Scouse lady was right on fucking saying what she did. Good for her. I think more people need to speak up about what they do. It's just a whole bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
But Ange should protect her mom. What does her mom have to do with fucking this? You guys blow my fucking mind. Why does she have to protect her mom from this?
I have no idea.
Anyways, Sophie Bailey's not just going to get away, I think, for you guys with an apology. I think she did it on purpose to get exactly the reaction that she's getting today, and everyone talking about it and getting the gifts and the money. And the ones that are talking about it should have their gifts off. If you're gonna go and fucking chat, I can't talk on it because I don't live in Liverpool. It is a sad thing that happened 100%. That's all I can say. It's not gonna be personal to me. It's just really, really sad that happened. And all the families and kids and stuff. It's gonna be more enraging to you guys, I think, right? But I don't know, shut your gifts off when you're talking about it. Sam just said SB on final warning.
We should do it at the same time.
I don't know, man. What's he gonna do? Go smash in her windows? And what does that do? People have insurance. Insurance is gonna come and fix the window. So what?
And do you
I
think
hope he does do something.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I say I hope he does do something because they never learn a lesson. Maybe it might not be nothing major, but it'll be an inconvenience. At least maybe it will show them they're not so big behind screens.
He's not going to do anything. She's got kids in there.
That's her problem. She shouldn't open her fat mouth alone.
I agree with you 100%. I'd go fucking meet her on the side of the street.
Yeah.
Do a fucking head in. But, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's very sad what happened.
I agree with,
but yeah.
I agree with Jenny Lee. Because you just can't
keep
get
getting away with it.
Yeah, you just can't. Not something like this. No,
Yeah.
sorry, not something like this. You just can't get away with it. And I don't actually care who does, who gives them the punishment. I just think they should be punished.
Exactly. They go too far now. Spoiling my pets. They just think they can say and do whatever they want. Like, that's not how real life works. That's why they have to sit behind a screen and do it. Because they never have the balls to do it in real life.
Yeah. I don't know. What's next, Caroline? I guess it's all going to be the same shit.
There's one on... Corey says he never fell out with Luke. It was just a test for Sophie and EQ, and he tried to stop Sam Walker, but it ain't happening.
All right.
Don't know what it's about, but just thought we'll try and move on from Liverpool stuff. It's all going to be the same stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got Milan. At least it wasn't a bus. Thank you, my lumpy. Please get pinned. And then you've got Sophie Bailey being extremely insensitive to the whole situation. Right? Wow, are you joking? I don't joke. Now, earlier on, Luke the Judge was doing a fantastic live on Sophie Bailey. Right? And I'll tell you the truth. There's 2.7k of you in here. Me and Luke never fell out. Not once. I deliberately turned against Luke because I wanted to prove my point that if I was talking to the master, the puppet master, evil queen, if I was talking to her and I was good with her, sorry, I thought I muted my mic, I didn't. But evil queen, right? Evil queen, if I was talking to her, then Sophie Bailey wouldn't release any of these call recordings. I was right. Let me just... Sophie Bailey, do your worst. You can release anything you damn well please. I tell you what, unblock me on WhatsApp, send it to me on WhatsApp, right? Send it to me on WhatsApp and I'll play them, right? I have nothing to hide in the slightest, Sophie Bailey, and don't think you're going to have anything over me, my darling girl, because you ain't, all right? With your actions yesterday and the way that you just totally batted against it today is bizarre. I'm going to play you what happened in one of their boxes today. Bear with me, please. Who sent it to me? Let's see. I got loads of people sending me stuff. I just saw my Kate come in. Kate, the potato gifts are back.
The judge into this. At the end of the day, yes, they're hurtful words, but they are words. Do you get what I'm saying? And I don't think she...
I think they've all done a turn, haven't they? They've all done a 360.
Do you want me to tell you what the 360 was, Levi? And this is me being truthfully honest with you. I rung Luke the Judge, and I said to Luke the Judge, please do me a favour, stop going at Sophie so hard, because Sam Walker has been on his live, and Sam Walker said that he wants somebody to do a job for him on Sophie tonight. So I said to Luke, calm down, stop your live a second, let me get hold let me get hold of Dave. Let me get hold of Sam, and let me see if I can calm the situation down. That's what I said. I was trying to do Sophie a favour. And when I was doing that, all of them think that there's something big going on. Do you reckon if I said something, right? If I said something like Sophie had said, or like Levi has said, or like Millen has said, right? If I had done any of that, I would be hung, drawn and quartered by all three of them. But me, Luke, Delusive, all three of us had said, right, that's it, stop it. Stop it until we talk to Sam. I've spoken to Sam. He doesn't give two shiny ones. He ain't gonna listen to me. He ain't gonna listen to anybody else. So you'll deal with the repercussions of your actions. Simple as that. Oh, they badmouthed me anyway. I don't really care anymore.
End of the day, yes, they're hurtful words, but they are words. Do you get what I'm saying?
Even Miss J got involved.
And I don't think she.
I don't know, they've all done a turn, haven't they? They've all done 360 years of weird.
Apologise, and whether people forgive her, that's up to them. But I don't really want to be speaking on her anymore. Do you know what I mean? She's just made. She's made a mistake.
Tyler Dean's making her bed.
For God's sake, you know.
You made your bed.
And please don't think I'm defending her because
I agree, Hannah.
She's made a mistake.
It's because they've probably seen the other clip and looked at it properly.
No, Levi. The only reason I called Luke and Luke called Delusive to try and stop everyone from going on about it, right, was because I didn't want Sam Walker to turn up to your house like he did mine. Because I'm not joking you. Last night, Liam, my best mate, he's in here somewhere, you back me up. Last night, right, I'm still on edge. I'm not saying anyone's going to come for me or come through my house. I was laying in I was upstairs, sorry. Sticking through my phone, and a car pulled up outside, stopped outside the house. I panicked to the point where I called the police. I'm a PUSSY. Do you know what I mean? It catches you off guard. You still feel a bit like, oh, do you know what I mean? So I didn't want that to happen to Sophie, Levi. But with after all of this stuff that's coming out about you today, I'm sorry, bro. You can do whatever you want. I tried, and I spoke to Luke and I spoke to Delusive. Do you know what I mean? We all tried, but I can't stop Sam Walker. Who am I to stop Sam Walker?
Listen, when I said what I said, I was mad.
I've never been
because I saw the video. You know when you see the videos, and it kind of triggered me a little bit because I kind of thought that could be my dad or your family. Do you know what I mean?
We're not backtracking.
So that's why.
I just want to say big up Claire Duffy.
Why? What's she
I
done
love
now?
Claire. No, I just love Claire
Claire's
Duffy.
been
Two wrong ends don't make a right one. Thank you, Leanne.
she's been always in my boxes for years.
Yeah, I love Claire Duffy.
Me and her's had that back and forth as well.
Me and her have the same opinions of people, so I love her.
Oh, Claire's ruthless.
For God's sake, do you not say things in anger? Do you know what I mean? We all say things in anger.
What's going on here?
I had my opinion, which I'm entitled to.
Fine, Claire,
That is
Duffy.
my opinion. Because I was very mad, okay? I'm a lot calmer now.
I did try.
Yes, my prayers
Luke tried.
do 100% go to the family. But however, when I said,
let's come off.
you know, it is true. There's a day,
Hello,
it's
Wikiminx.
TikTok at the end of the day. You've got to be careful what you say, including myself. I've said a lot of things on here.
Well, you know Corey said me and Sophia are not people to mess with. That's...
Listen, Levi. Big up to you, Colin. Levi just said, right, this is mad, that it came out of my mouth that them two shouldn't be trusted, not feared. Who the hell do you both think you are? Anyway, Sam Walker sent me another voice note, so let me just mute my mic.
He's full of shit. It's probably his mom. Sam Walker sent him another voice note because he's right involved in it.
We've got Millen. At least it wasn't.
I don't know. Again, I think it's all bullshit. None of it's. They're all fucking in it for the storyline. That is my take. Exactly, it was Corey my eye, was Sam my ass. Sam's on his fucking Insta dial. His fucking instantly dials fucking top pinned fucking phone number is Corey's to tell him what's going on. Oh.
So did he say he phoned the police because a car pulled up near his house?
I think that's what he said.
Let's explain why he's getting shot. Is because he's an absolute...
Yeah, but police have also they can't sit there and say, oh, you know, she just said something wrong. This is not the first time she says something. And again, she did it for the shock value because she knew what was going to happen from it. She didn't do it just because it was something that slipped out of her mouth. Remember that story. She did it because she wanted exactly this, and she got it.
Yeah.
Think about it. When EQ puts out those videos like she did, it's the shock value. It's the, oh my God, the outrage that people get, the way it makes you feel. Like we go into our emotions. And Sophie Bailey did the exact same thing. So if you're not catching on to their game, if you don't catch it now, you're never going to catch on to them. Don't let anything that happens on this app affect you. Because that's their prime goal and that's how they make money. They want that fucking outrage. They want you to feel the emotion. Whether it's you feel sympathy, empathy, anger, you get mad, they're still triggering you and they know it's going to work. So EQ does something to Delusive. Delusive starts crying. Everybody goes and gifts her. And she battled that whole fucking day and she made $5 fucking grand. EQ gets a cut of it. Boom. EQ said today, whenever you want to do it again, let me know when you want to do it again. Again.
The thing is, EQ is trying to make Sophie Bailey into a younger version of herself. And so Sophie Bailey's taking instructions of how to get the wow factor.
No, I'm not going to say she's taking instructions. I think she's just a terrible person.
Okay, whatever, but and then EQ said, oh, you know, sticking up for her, yes, she's this and that. It's just going to be her whole downfall. It's not going to happen.
No, I think she's just imagine, Summer, EQ comes to you and you have a platform and says, okay, Summer, I want you to say this about what happened today with the Liverpool thing. It's going to get you up there in the rankings. Are you going to do it?
No, I'd say go fuck yourself. I'd rather be a nobody than...
If you were a terrible person, you would do it. You would say, yeah, okay, I'm going to do it. Yeah, it's going to get me this, that, and the other thing. So she's just a bad person.
Yeah, that's very, very true.
Any other person's going to say, no, like, fuck that, I wouldn't touch that. You know, it's too much close to people's hearts and what happened is bad. But if you're a terrible fucking person, you're going to be like, oh yeah, who cares? Yeah, I'll talk about it. People don't care.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. If you're a bad person, you'll do it.
Exactly. I wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. You'd be like, oh my God, no, I wouldn't talk on that. Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say that. But if she is mentoring her, because today she wouldn't show any of her videos that talked bad on her. Because you're both just as bad as each other. They're both just as bad as each other.
Yep.
No, either one's, all of them. Each and every one of them. Every one of them. I will not stand by any of them. None of them. Zero. Nobody asked her to say what she said exactly. She's just a terrible fucking person. But even if you want to have the conspiracy that EQ told her, okay, do this and you'll get, again, conspiracy thing, but it would still take you to be a bad person to do it. Well, exactly. She's done a lot of shit. And everyone's forgiven her for being racist, mocking handicapped kids, and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, you just have to be a terrible person.
Yeah, she's crossed a line that she should never have crossed, so...
She doesn't care, though. That's the thing. You know what freaks me out about her? She'll do something. Just watch her. She'll get the whole app like this in an outrage, and then she'll go live. She'll go into Levi's box and just make a mockery of it. When that dentist unalived himself because of the court stuff and everything she was doing to him, and now she talks, oh, my ex-partner unalived himself. Yeah, because of you. But when that happened, she was in the box mocking the whole fucking thing. Like like 2 kids lost their dad because of you. And you still have the balls, the face to show up in that box and fucking chat shit about the guy. And she's doing the exact same thing now. She does it for the fucking attention. Because God forbid I was in the UK and that happened in Liverpool and I said something like that, like just came out of my mouth, which it never would, but just came out. I would not show, I would leave the app. I would be gone. I would be like, oh my God, how did that come out of my mouth? What was I thinking? How could I have been so insane? I would not, an hour later, go sit in someone's box and make a mockery of what I said. And then the guy hosting the live says it should have been a truck or a tractor. That shows you where their fucking mentality is. They don't care. They don't care. Corey just said she's on fucking whatever, benefits, whatever she's on. People have learned that on this app, everyone gets so emotional, everyone is so attached to things that, yeah, you're going to come and even if people are in her life just giving her shit, for her, it's still attention. It's still attention. And the other ones that sit there and talk about it and battle, they're just making money off it. Like, it's so easy to see what they do. She doesn't care. If my ex-partner unalived himself, let's say, and it was me, and I'd never be in her position, but let's say it was me, I would have come live and mock it. I wouldn't mock it an hour later. Oh, but you guys don't know what a guy just unalived himself because of you. 2 kids have no father because of you. And then you can come on a platform and fucking start defending yourself. You're a narcissist saying, well, you guys don't know what he was doing to me. The guy clearly said it was your fault, what you were doing to him in court. How much more money did you want? You got a house, didn't you? Like, it just blows my mind. And everyone still falls for it. Everyone still gets angry. I can understand you guys getting angry over this, but all it's doing is giving it more, like, air. You're giving it more attention. And that's what they want. And they will continue to talk about it until the next story comes up. That's what they do.
Yeah, somebody in the comments said she came on tonight sitting putting lipstick and that on with not, a care in the world.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She doesn't give a shit about, let's say, all the families whose kids are hurt or the parent, whatever, whoever's in the hospital and whoever got run over, all the shit. She doesn't care.
Not one remorseful bone in her body, not one.
No, she doesn't care. She doesn't give a shit. She doesn't care. She just cares about striking all of them. They'll strike up that emotion in you, whatever it's going to be. Today it's anger. So everyone's angry. Let's do a puzzle here. Hold on. So today everyone's angry, so she's accomplished her goal. And everyone else that's involved in talking about it's accomplished theirs because they're talking about it, but they're battling at the same time. Their goal's accomplished. She's getting attention. Even though it's negative, she's still getting it. Everyone talking about it is battling, and while they're talking, they're having battles and making money. So, again, don't let this app fucking play on your emotions at all. Just fucking laugh at them. Again, this is a very sad topic, and a lot of people are angry, but that's the reaction that she wanted, and she got it.
Yeah, the comments are saying she's turned around blaming a lot of things on delusive Andrew.
Again, they're all in it together.
Yeah, and that's all they're
all in it together. That's it. That's all. There's really nothing else to say here. They're all in it together. They all fucking script everything. They all say, okay, we're going to do this. And don't think, yes, they do. They do. 100% they do. So if somebody put out a video like EQ did on Delusive, and then Delusive was, again, she blames you, all her followers. It's all your fault. Because she wasn't offended. You guys made her feel bad about it. It was all you guys. She said it about 10 times. So she's blaming all her supporters, basically, again, slapping them in the face today or yesterday, saying, well, it was all you guys that did it. I didn't feel bad about it at all. But they all fucking supported you. It just blows your fucking mind. Sit and think about it. I'm not falling out with anyone, but I'm also not having bullshit on my app. I'm not going to cover up for them. I'm going to say it the way I see it. This app doesn't fucking pay me for anything. At all. So no. She never takes I guess she probably never will take accountability.
They never do.
No. Sorry, Caroline. I went on and on with that one.
I've got one here that says Corey talks about EQ, but I don't know what it's about.
I have no clue. Cal, just mute.
Fact that a Liverpudlian, a very big, famous, in inverted commas, Liverpudlian, is sticking by your side baffles me. Completely baffles me. But she doesn't have any friends, so that's why. I was fully expecting EQ to do a 360. Fully expecting it. And if she would have done it, I would have said today, blinking hell, EQ, well done. Right? But you didn't. You didn't. You didn't stand by where you came from. You may have clout on TikTok. You may think you're famous. You may make a lot of money on this app. But the only thing is, where do you go when everything's up? Where do you go? You go home. There are Liverpudlians on this app that will be looking at you, EQ, today, and the way that you've acted, the way you have swung in defense of this woman, in defense of her partner, in defense of her partner's best mate. You've swung in and stood by side. And you will deal with the repercussions from the Scouse community. Liverpool never claimed you at the start anyway. Liverpool never agreed with your outlook and on life. We all know that. We can see the clips. We can see the clips on that. But you have thrown Liverpool to the curb today by not sticking by where you come from. When things go wrong, you go home. We've all done it. We lose our jobs, we lose income, blah, 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 blah. We all go home. Thank you, Peggy. Like, I don't even live in my hometown, right? But if something happened in my hometown, I would be down there. I would be down there. And if anybody made jokes about it online, I would stand with my town. What's not true? What's not true? Thank you, TV Kev. Thank you, Rachel. What's not true? I'm waiting for the... Nothing about the he. What? Sorry? Yeah, I know, Chloe. No, true. Right, guys, what are you arguing over? What have I said that's not true? EQ. EQ didn't back Sophie. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Have you not watched her in boxes all day? Have you not watched her in boxes all day? Yes, she did. I will promote her tonight. Why? She made excuses for Sophie's behaviour. That is backing people. In fact, she said in Delulu's box, her words were, oh, what did she say again? That's a bit distasteful. Thank you, Cowbells. It's a bit distasteful, she said. Fact that a Liverpool...
Sorry, it's not a bit distasteful. She did stick up for her. She wouldn't... When I was flicking through, she said that, oh, I don't want to show all these things that will make Sophie Bailey look bad. I agree with Corey there, sorry. She wouldn't have anything to really do with it. None of them condemned her for what she did. None of them said, oh my God, how could she do that? None of them. They all said she should just apologize. You know, we all do bad things and we all say things and blah-de, blah-de, blah-de. So no, I agree with Corey 100% on that one. 100%. He's fucking right. Again, you got your shock value. You're all upset, and rightfully so, but don't be upset because of her. That's what she wants. Don't do it.
I'm not shocked that EQ stood by Sophie Bailey, to be fair.
No, me either. She'll stick beside any wronging.
Exactly.
She'll build him up. She'll, you know, she doesn't deserve that because she's fucking just as bad as you, if not worse. Not surprised at all. Yeah, because her home was under threat where her children are. Then she should learn to shut her fucking mouth. Again, if you're going to do stuff on this app, don't use your kids as your fucking shield. Don't say, oh, but I have kids, and shut your fucking mouth. You have to protect your kids. We don't. It's a fucking app. It's your responsibility to protect your kids. Don't say, but this is where my kids live. Doesn't give you the reason to be a fucking cunt on the app because your kids live there and do what you do and say what you say to do it for the fucking gifts and the shock factor and affecting everybody. Doesn't give you the right to do that, and then you hide behind your kids. And that's even worrisome that she has fucking kids. Sorry, I'm gonna say it. Jesus Christ, you fucking talk like that. There's kids that were hurt. What if that was your kid? Fucking Jesus.
Thing is, I sit in your boxes, Angie, and I give my opinion, but I would never ever sit there and say something vile as vile as what some people say, and I completely agree with you. If you're going to sit there and say these vile things, then you should be thinking of protecting your kids. You can't just like you say, use them as a shield. It's wrong because it's sort of a get out clause, you know, thinking that people are going to leave me alone because I've got kids. Well, no, don't hide behind them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Don't say it. I don't know why, and it's something that so vile had even come out of somebody's mouth or even enter somebody's head to even think like that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just fucked up, to be honest. It's just fucking weird. This whole app is fucking weird. Instead of holding her, okay, even though she did it for the shock value on the app, but every other creator should have fucking held, not say, oh, well, you know, we all say things. I've said things and we all say things. Then maybe you guys should all mind what comes out of your fucking mouth too then. Instead of sitting there and justifying it, well, we all do these bad things and we all say, you know, who cares about this and that and the other thing. Well, then maybe you guys should all start watching what comes out of your mouth as well then. Instead of justifying it that we all do it. No, we don't all do it. We don't all do it. We don't. The beggars do, yeah, because they want the shock value. They want the money. They want the gifts. Yeah, they'll do it. But anyone that stands with her, even though she did it just to get that shock value out of everyone, even that, anyone that stands with her is going in there, gifting her, gifting everyone, battling, talking about it, then you're all fucking keeping those people on this fucking app to continue doing what they're doing. It's that simple.
Exactly.
It's that simple. Again, remember, they have no power on this app. They've got nothing. They put on their little shows. They do their fucking storylines. You guys have the power. If you don't gift them, they got nothing. They have they live off of your money. You guys do it. When you guys are outraged by something, then you guys say, well, no, they have to get off the app. You hold the power to get them off the app because you're paying their fucking salary. They've learned how to manipulate you. They've learned how to gaslight you. They've learned how to draw the sympathy out of you. They've learned how to outrage each and every one of you. And every time, everyone falls for it. Look at it as you're watching a TV show. You get the feelings of, oh my God, John died in the show and this happened. You shut off the TV, it's gone. Do the same with them. It's just a fucking show. For money, because you are giving them the money. Without you guys, they're nothing. They're all gone. Poof, they disappeared. Because they're not making a living off the app anymore. They'll get more outrageous and they'll do crazier things and just fucking laugh at it. Laugh at them. Laugh at them. It's that simple. They have no power. You guys do. Yeah, for whoever doesn't gift, good.
And whoever keeps on gifting and supporting them, then you're fueling them.
You're fueling it 100%. As long as you keep gifting them, you're keeping them relevant. You're doing it. You guys are doing it. That's it. Nobody else. They don't hold, they're not famous. They don't hold anything. It's an app. No one's rolling out the red carpet when they walk by. People that are sitting on their ass, that don't have jobs, they don't want to work. You guys go to work or you get whatever and you're giving it to them. It's that simple. You want somebody off the app, stop gifting them. Stop gifting them, because then guess what? They can't pay their bills because you're paying it for them. They're living all the fucking high life off of your money. That simple. It's that simple.
It's like when you're going for a creator, like people going for Sophie Bailey, rightly so, then the people that's gifting her and enabling her, go for them as well. Make them see that they need to stop.
I'm not saying don't gift people. I gift Luke. If I go into MTs or whatever, I'll gift him something. If I go into Ricksters, I'll gift him something. I'm not saying not to gift people, but be mindful of who you gift and why you're gifting them. Are you gifting them because you enjoy their content? Are you gifting them because you feel sorry for something that happened that was probably planned? Are you gifting them because they've done something like outrageous and you're fucking demented and you're like, oh yeah, like all the evil ones. Oh yeah. And even they're turning on her now, but just remember, keep your feelings in check. I'm not saying don't gift. I gift. I'm not saying don't gift, but be mindful of who you gift and gift them because they're, you like their content or they create something that you enjoy. but these fucking ones with the storylines, nah, man. Don't gift them. Don't gift them.
I don't gift anyone on this app, but the coins I get when I'm in the box always go back to Angie and anybody else in the boxes on this live. I don't give it to anybody else because I don't like anybody else.
Okay. What else is there, Caroline?
We've got Chelsea Art meets up with an old friend in her chat. They both work the same streets.
Oh, let me mute.
Oh.
It's you, I remember now, darling. We had all the punters, darling. Sister was working them streets. You saw me in Perry Bar. Alan Rock, sweetheart. Get it right, darling. Used to make them finish in 3 seconds. Absolutely. 3 seconds, darling. Yeah, we was fast in it, darling. We used to rake it in, darling. They could never normally last a few longer than a minute, sweetheart. We're straight in and out, darling. Oh, Jay, thank you, darling. Baby wipes on hands. Oh, it's that dirty bugger again, darling. Chelsea, booyaka! I'll be coming in fully whipped. Let's go, right, you, in that corner. Booyaka, you've been a naughty boy, darling. Hands on your head right now! Now, Charles, you have been a naughty boy. I do. So yeah, I can be really, dominatrix. Very. They love it, darling. Booyaka. Head down the toilet and everything. Get down there. Flush it. They love it. It's good seeing you selling online, darling. All these weirdos that I have to deal with. Now you understand, I have a lot of strange people to deal with on a day-to-day basis, darling. Everyone's got needs, darling. Oh, I'm trying to work this, darling. Oh, darling. I would, innit? That's what I was thinking. Even my son was saying, Mom, you need to get on OnlyFans. He's like, there was a woman that was selling her feet, Mom. He goes, just her feet, she got like 1 million in 24 hours. I was like, he's like, you should try it. Fucking hell, darling. But my son telling me to get on there. Just try it, Mom, see if you can get the money. God. She's going to be 50 soon. You've only got 6 years left. Let's go, darling. Oh, it's you. I remember now.
Did she fucking say wet wipes? Oh my God. Yes, well. That's disgusting. Again, prime example. Go get a decent job. Fucking, oh. And she said she stuck guys' heads in toilets. Oh well. That was her choice. Huh?
I'm probably going to be unpopular here now saying this, but I don't see anything wrong in being a sexual worker. It's your job. And that's just my opinion. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to be unpopular now. But I don't, if it's done in the right settings, in the right way, and, I don't mean just hanging around corners and jumping in guys' cars. I mean, if it, a proper setting, it's your job, and it's what they do, and it's their body to do whatever they want with.
What's wrong with the ones that jump in cars? They're doing the same job.
But that's dangerous. That's dangerous working. I mean, they're doing it dangerously.
But the other ones that are private escorts are just in as much danger as them because they don't know what they're showing up to. It's the same shit. Whether they're jumping in a car with a stranger or whether they're going into a hotel on a phone call as a private escort, they still don't know what they're going to find when they get to that room.
That's true, but I just think it's the way the industry goes, there is safe ways which can end up dangerous. I do agree, but then there's just jumping straight into danger. And I think all girls that want to do sexual work.
I think if you respect yourself, you're not going to do that. I think if you want an easy way, this is my opinion, if you respect yourself and your body and have self-respect, you're not going to do that.
Yeah.
If you don't, and you don't want to have a 9-to-5 job, it's your body. You do whatever you want with it, 100%. But me, if you have, for me, my morals and respect for myself, I would not be. I wouldn't be able to look at myself in the mirror the next day. Yeah. So I say it takes a special kind of person to do that stuff. Everyone's different. That's just me. And even if I were that, I wouldn't be talking about it like that.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Like. Yeah, I
wouldn't sell myself to know for fucking nothing. Are you fucking crazy? I would rather go scrub toilets at fucking McDonald's full of piss before I'd fucking do that. That's awful. To me, it's awful. My opinion. Again, everyone's entitled to do whatever the fuck you want with your body. Sell it wherever you want. Do whatever you want. I would rather go scrub fucking gum off of people's shoes before I would fucking do something like that.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't have the... Like, to have the mindset, you would have to have it's just a job mindset, but to me it's, because it's personal, I just couldn't do it. But if the people that do it and that they can make a good fortune off it, then good for them, I say. But I couldn't do it. But the people that do, I don't ever think anything less of them. That's just my opinion. I don't know, you probably think horrible of me now, but that's just my opinion.
It's your opinion.
Yeah,
it's not just a job you're selling yourself. I'm nobody's mouthwash. Yeah, imagine, man, how many fucking guys you're doing that to in the night. That's fucking disgusting. Actually thinking about it, that is fucking disgusting. That is my opinion. Again, do whatever the fuck you guys want. I don't care. It's your body, it's your morals, it's your respect. Whether you have it for yourself or you don't, but that's fucking disgusting.
Each to their own. Everyone.
Anyways, moving on, I guess. A lot do it to feed a habit, yeah? A lot. I guess you would have to be drugged out of your fucking head to do shit like that, in my opinion.
People do it for different reasons, don't they? They get desperate to do it.
I think most people do it to survive, and some do it for their rug habits, and
yeah,
you know. But yeah, whatever. Let's get off this topic.
So we've got Sam Walker is not happy with Sophie Bailey, but she gets a warning as she's a female. Levi and Millen not so lucky. I don't know if you want to watch this one, Angie.
Yeah, sure.
A woman called Zaya. She went and spoke to a woman called Zaya, and I thought, I know, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to rage bait. This is what she said. So that then falls into the realms of this was not said impulsively without knowing anything. She also knew exactly what she was saying, exactly what had gone on, because I've got the video where she says that she decided to rage bait. So you don't rage bait on the fact of when innocent children, women and men are being run over, right? You don't rage bait on that on TikTok. If you're that desperate for viewers and followers, then it says and everything I need to know about you. Hence the reason why you try to get on DG to call for a little bit of clout. But anyway, that says everything I need to know. But and the fact that she said, what did she say? She turned around and said, so this person's one of the FIP page trying to get a few viewers. She turns around and says she would have done the same and started to try all shite like that. But this person's just trying to get views. They've already said they were rage baiting. There's no excuse. It just shows the level of how desperate she is. I've got a message to her and to anyone else who wants to publicly, with your face, use your platforms to mock what happened in Liverpool. yesterday. If you, anyone on TikTok, I don't give a fuck who you are, right? Any single one of you, right? I don't care who you are whatsoever, male, female, the biggest fucking gangster, whatever the fuck you think you are or what you think your families are. I don't give a fuck. If you start mocking the death or the tragic incident what happened last night in Liverpool to try and rage bait to get yourself a few followers, male or female, you'll be treated like a man. Male or female, you will feel the wrath of what Scousers are about when it's taken straight off TikTok. That's a fact. So that little cloud chaser yesterday, who tried to cloud chase and she admitted to rage baiting, you're on your last warning. Next time you do that, you'll be treated exactly like a man. I don't give a shit. And people can moan, and then she can start playing the victim, going, oh my God, I've got family here. Well, the thing is, you've got a duty of care to your family. A duty of care to your family within your home to make sure that you conduct yourself in a way where that doesn't bring disaster to your home. Right? So that's the only reason you're getting a buy, because you're a woman. That is it. Right? That's the only reason. Right? That's the only reason you're getting a buy. But my advice here is shut your mouth and don't ever mock the tragedy what happened in Liverpool again for a bit of clout and rage bait, as you said. Now, EQ supporter, well, that's the thing. You've got to understand this. People will have different opinions on it. I don't give a shit who supports who. The thing is this. There's some people that I speak to EQ don't like fucking whatever else. He probably sees me in lives and thinking, why the fuck are you in lives with that person? That's standard. That's what happens. Like, there might be some people like fucking EQ likes who I don't. Whatever it is, we're fully entitled to that. In the same way the EQ is fully entitled to look at what Sophie Bailey said in a different perspective and think, okay, well, she might not have meant this, she might not have meant that. People take what people say in different ways. How I took it was, right, how I took it was that when I watched the clips and she said, this person said she had spoke to EQ, so was EQ to this girl called Zaya, and she went, I know, I'm going to rage bait. She knew exactly what was said. She knew exactly what just happened, a load of people being run over. And then she tried to do it off the back of that to get herself some followers and viewers. That's how I viewed it, right? But obviously EQ might view it a different way, which he's fully entitled to. I like EQ, but not but respect for EQ, and I'll stand on that. I don't give a shit who dislikes it, who's got a problem with it, whether I speak to you or not. If you don't like the fact that I like EQ, I think she's sound, then you can get to fuck. And that's it. But I will speak, I'm my own man, I speak to whoever the fuck I want to. In the same way, EQ is fully entitled to fucking look at what this person has said in a different perspective and a different light. Same as some of this person's supporters will look at it. They'll look at it and go, oh, well, she didn't mean it like that. In my opinion, she did. But as I said, because she's a woman and she has kids, I'm going to give her a buy on the basis that she does not say that again, because it's really, really offensive to the people of Liverpool. It's like saying something about the Hillsborough disaster. It's the same sort of thing, right? Because people are being injured in Liverpool. A woman called Zaya.
Yeah, I don't know about this guy, my gangster fucking Sam here, but whatever, yeah. Why not just take it to the cops?
So he's fuming at Sophie Bailey, rightly so. Everybody's fuming at her, but he's fuming at her, blah blah blah.
But he's not mad at. But he's not mad at EQ.
Yeah, he really likes her. Anybody can kiss his ass. He really likes EQ, but EQ was heavily defending Sophie Bailey today, saying she did nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Make your mind up, Sam, because it's one or the other, honey.
Exactly. I don't know who he thinks he is. This Chloe Taylor, stop with your troll account about Zia. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares about her debt and what she did. We're not talking about Zia. Go and ask Sophie. I don't fucking know. What the fuck do I know about Zia? Well, I don't care. Constantly in the chat, do you think it's Zia's own? Do you think fucking Zia's gonna pay Sam? I don't even know who the fuck Sam is. Like, honestly, like, poetic wreck. She's driving, whoever it is doing my fucking head in. You're watching the chat. Did Zia go to court yet? Is Zia going to do this? Do you think Zia's going to pay Sam? Who's Sam? I don't even fucking know who Sam is. Jesus Christ, who cares about Zia? Go ask her. Go DM her. You're on a troll account, which is fucking, I already looked at your profile. Yeah, like, I don't care. I don't give a shit.
She must not watch you, Angie, though I should know that you don't care.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You know, we don't care here. This is our thing. We don't care. The guy we just watched is Sam. Why, I know, but is she talking about Sam Walker? Why would Zia have to pay off Sam Walker? To do what? Like, I don't fucking know and I don't care.
Zia can't even pay for her own self, never mind pay off Sam Walker.
What the hell? Why would she have to pay off Sam Walker? I'm not following the story. I don't care.
Jesus.
Get up to her eyeballs, isn't she?
What did he say for Sophie? What the fuck do I care? Yes, exactly. We don't care. We don't have those emotes in here, do we? I'll have to add them.
Well,
we don't care.
They should all just go out for McDonald's and have a blast. Who cares? God's sake.
Angie, there's no point adding a note on this one. This is the one that's £10 up.
Who was it? Which one?
This account is the one that's £10 up. There's no point adding anything on this one. You've got one on other accounts. Don't care, so don't care.
Chloe's sitting there just blinking. What is The Sopranos season 3? The fuck? Oh God.
See, when he did that, got them young lads to do that guy's windows, his wife and child was apparently there, so why does Sophie get a pass because she's got a child, but see, none of it makes sense. None of it makes any sense. It's all hypocritical.
I don't know. Maybe EQ called him and said, oh, don't do anything. I think, listen again, I think they're all in it together. I don't care what anyone says. That's all.
Yeah.
Wait until the time. Who the hell is Sam Walker anyway? Is he like a gangster person? Like, is he in the mob? If he talked like that anywhere in the world and was threatening, fucking say over here, he'd be found. Or the cops would be sitting outside your house and getting the little hooligans that are coming to do it. Like, honestly. And he gives them a time date, too, in a week, in 2 days, get out of your house. Like, why are you telling them to get out of their fucking house? You want them. You don't want to fucking do anything. Their house isn't telling you. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't get it.
People in the comments were saying he done it because Corey asked it. Do you think he will do anything that Corey asks or says? Come on.
You guys really need some... I think we're going to have classes on how to pick out the bullshit on TikTok. I think that's what we have to do. We'll play all the clips and we'll see who can pick out the bullshit stories.
Corey called the police because he heard a car pull up outside his house, which he lives on a street that cars go up and down. So how do you think he's going to tell Sam Walker anything to do?
We'll say.
Oh, for God's sakes. I don't know. What's next? Is there anything else, Caroline?
Corey's scared of his own shadow.
I'm just going to step outside my window.
We've got...
Hashtag Sam Walker. Who's this?
Delusive Angie says Chippy uses his kid and DV situation to get big and push himself up on TikTok.
Oh.
So if people want to put a trigger warning in.
I'll tell you what kicked this all off, and that's the truth of it. What kicked all this off yesterday is the fact that she's seen people being talked about in a positive way, or they've got numbers in the room, or etc. It's always about the numbers and the followers. She brought onto this shoot, but
oh my God, is he okay? I've never liked you, Chippy, because of what you said about Lynn's, about phoning social services on her. And then you made out that you were the victim because you're a male. I'm a male. I've been through DV. That's what you constantly tell people. And you're using it to get big on TikTok, right? You said that she phoned social services on you, and I proved that with a video that you're a liar. Yeah, and that's not the first time you've lied. You lied about Max. You went live and said that Max stalks your children. So that's a lie. You use your children. You used your children. Yeah, and then you denied saying it. Max came with the receipts. You did say it. So you're a liar there as well. Then you went live, and then, because I was talking on your ex-wife, I'm allowed to talk on your ex-wife. Let me tell you why you brought your ex-wife to TikTok. I wouldn't know about your ex-wife unless you brought her to TikTok. So you brought her to TikTok. You said that she's crazy and all this kind of thing. I'm not going to lie. I think you're crazy. But however, this is what you were saying. And then you turned around and said your son of 8 years old was listening to me talking about your ex-wife, which is your responsibility. Why is he listening to my life? That's down to you, not me. And then you said your son of 8 years old wants to hurt me. And then at one point he did say the N-word, and you're sitting there shouting out about racism. He was. So, you know, an 8-year-old, my niece is 14, never ever has said the N-word, because we don't use it around her, ever. We would never ever say that N-word. We would never think of saying the N-word. But your child has got that from probably yourself, and that's a fact. Okay? So, yeah.
To the situation we're talking about.
So, yeah, I really don't care about your pathetic little views that you have, Chippy, because I know the truth about you. You're a liar, and you use your kids, you use your DV to push your way up on here, and that's a fact. Right, next.
What the hell was that all about? Doesn't she support Jimmy Savile? Is it her, or am I wrong?
I don't know.
Is it her, or am I wrong?
Okay, Ricochet tagged me in for that one sec.
That video's coming up. Oh, okay. She does she not? Was that guy not? Oh, Tommy Robinson. Sorry, I'm not up with your people. Wasn't he like a pedophile person?
Yeah, Jimmy Savile.
No, Tommy Robinson.
I don't know who she supports. Is it her? I don't know. She supports both.
Oh, does she?
I guess we're going to see in the next video. He's EDL. Oh, so that's a racist group, is it not?
EDL hasn't been about for years, and he stands, it's just Tommy Robinson. EDL.
So EDL is a racist group.
EDL.
So then if someone who supports someone who is an EDL or whatever supports a racist, how are you not a racist? You fucking are. Is the next video there or whatever? I don't know.
I found it. I've just gone through and found it, Angie, because you'd mentioned it.
Okay.
So it kicks off in Angie's boxes after Corey reminds Angie of the time she said Jimmy Savile was innocent. Then Corey tells Angie she was never raped, and Smiles jumps in the box to defend Angie. So I think this one was before the one that we watched earlier.
Yeah, we saw the other half of this, yeah.
Yeah. We've watched it wrong way around. Sorry.
4 men in 1 weekend, but yet you have to go.
I will do what I damn well please, thank you very much.
And what other things have you said?
Said the N-word on the phone.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, I've definitely said that, yeah.
5 times. You said it on 2 separate phone calls.
Called AR and
No, it was 5 times in one phone call. Angela called Court Assassin the P words.
Because Court Assassin told us to.
Alicia, it was not victim blame anyway, it was a discussion that we were having. A discussion.
One minute you're friends with people and then you're leaking all their stuff, Corey. And then you're trying to off and cry to your daddy because he's a little pig. Yeah, all right, lad.
Oh, was he a little pig? Oh, you're going to lose your argument now, pal.
You're transphobic towards EQ every 5 seconds. You tried to call me
is she affected? Is she affected? Is she affected by it? Is she affected by it? Is she affected by it?
Angie goes on and on and on and on and on about rape. All you do is going on and on and on and on about being a little school kid. And, well, that person went playing
a little school kid? I don't talk about being a school kid.
You're definitely the kid.
How do I talk about being a school kid?
With your Playboy body,
are you not going to let me speak?
And all that crap. Go run and see your daddy.
All right, cool.
Go run and see your daddy. Go run and see your daddy.
I didn't say it like that. Thank you. I didn't say it like that. You twisted that, Corby.
Twisted, Angela, the video's not there for everyone to see.
And there's been plenty of times.
No, because you do it every fucking live, Ange. Every single live, you do it all the time. You deflect from what you've done.
On me.
You can't sit here and act like your shit don't stink.
Why are we? You know what? You are weird. You change like the.
No, I'm not weird at all. You sit here and act like your shit don't stink. But as soon as somebody brings up something that you've done, now you want to stick to the topic of the conversation.
We're talking about Sophie Bailey, and all you do is throw people under the bus.
Oh, here we go. Go on then. Start your hate campaign. I look forward to it. I love it.
You've done. You've mocked Grape. You said.
Oh,
you
fuck
did.
off, Angela. You were never great.
You did. Oh, there you go. You were never great. There you go. You're not victim shaming now. Some of you dare talk about the Jimmy Savile situation when you're sitting there victim shaming right now.
How many people do you talk to get a rope, eh, Cordy, lad?
And then I'm too ugly to be graped. Who would want to grape me? Let's not forget that, Corey. It's not about your opinion not believing me. It's what you said. Who would want to grape me? Well, why would anyone want to grape anyone? I mean, look how he turns. Can you see how he just turns?
Yeah, I turn because you need to stick to the facts. And you don't stick to the facts. You'd never let anybody stick to the
And you're
facts.
trying to sit here and say, I'm your friend. And
You don't stick to the facts. You never do.
You're trying
You
to
never
put me
do.
under the bus. The fact is, you
Well,
should
stick to
see
the
that video.
facts then.
You
Don't
should-
sit there and pretend your shit don't stink.
You shared me that video because you have your hatred towards Sophie. I don't even think you even give a shit.
No, I don't give a shit. Why would I give a shit?
No, there you go. I don't give a shit about the.
No creators stick to the facts because they'll turn to a fact that will give them money and clout and all this crap. Angie's done it all the time. You do it all the time. Miss Red does it all the time.
The thing is,
others do it all the time. You all need to grow the F up. There's been people seriously injured and all you are bothered about is bloody making money on it. You know,
Who's making money on it? I'm not making money on it.
I don't want to make money out of this. I don't want to.
I'm not making money on it.
When Jojo,
what's that 1.01k then, eh, Corey? What are you going to do with that, eh, Corey? Go meet one of your Tinder bloody matches on that one. Yeah, whatever.
Are you alright in the head, darling?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
You loved me less than 10 minutes ago. All right, but because I distracted the audience and steered them somewhere else to keep the whatever. Yeah, okay, cool.
Corey, the thing is, you're coming out with misinformation as well because that was not what Angie
I'm not coming out with misinformation. There's a video.
You are. You are.
Excuse me, fishwives, calm yourself down. Smiles, nobody likes you in the chat. Read the chat. Nobody likes you.
You know,
nobody likes you, Smiles.
You're now lying.
Smiles,
You're saying that Angie said something you didn't say.
Smiles, nobody likes you, babes.
Nobody gives a fuck about you either, Corey, but don't lie.
But they do, Smiles. But they do, Smiles. Smiles, but they do.
I couldn't give a
They do, Smiles. I'm awfully apologetic to you.
On this, I don't give a shit. But when you sit there and turn and say Angie said something when she didn't, now you're lying.
Okay, but how did Angela admit the fact that there was a video, but now she's saying it's edited? Is it my fault that I watched an edited video?
I've not seen the video, but I said if there's a video, it's edited. I did have a discussion on Jimmy Savile, but if you've seen it, it's edited. Like the Alicia video she's put up, that's edited.
I was simply making a comparison, and I've set the appetite. I love it.
You know what? The thing is, I was saying it was an edited because at least you put the video up of the court assassin situation, which was an edited video, because I've got the whole video of that. And if you want me to play it, guys, I will play it. It's a trigger warning, but no problem. But it's the whole video, right? And
Let's just stick to facts, Angela.
I will compare it to Elisa's video, and then you'll see how this woman edits things.
I love this. Let's just stick to facts. The facts are, Angie never said what was twisted in that video. Facts.
No, I never. I didn't say that was a discussion. I was educated because all I didn't understand is why people didn't come forward earlier and he got justice.
Angela, I am awfully apologetic for bringing this up to you. Let's change the topic.
Bloody hell. Okay, change the subject.
They record mine.
No, this is not old. This was today because they're talking about what happened in Liverpool. So you know that with Corey and Delusive were battling all night. They're still together, fucking laughing it up. So yeah, it was today, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, because that lady was talking about what happened.
Yeah, sorry. She was talking about
all the beef between them is bullshit. They fucking do it on purpose. They're fucking laughing, battling. They're the best of friends. Just remember, I think, who was it that said, I don't know if it was him or her that said it's all banter between the two of them. Like I said, they'll say the worst of each other. You can see Delusive was laughing there too.
Well, I'm glad they were back being best friends tonight, because at least we don't need to watch a week of fake arguing.
It's all bullshit. Bullshit. Shit. That was an old video. Well, that lady was talking about the stuff today.
No, that weren't an old video.
That definitely wasn't old.
There was on about the Liverpool, what happened in Liverpool.
Yeah.
So it was from today.
Yeah.
That
was this afternoon. Yeah. I didn't see it. I don't really watch, to be honest. I wait for the FYP at night. So, no, not old, just using old scripts. Yeah, probably. It was yesterday. Yep.
Yeah, it's okay, guys. Don't be sorry. It's hard
So
to...
who's Jimmy Savile and who's the Robinson person?
Tommy Robinson.
Yeah, who's Tommy Robinson?
There's
just what does he do? Like, who is he? So Jimmy's a pedlo. Tommy Robinson is a hero. I don't know. That's what they put. No.
There's how do we say it? Like it'll cause a lot of arguments talking about Tommy Robinson.
I just want to know who they are. What do they stand for?
Some people see him, but he's an activist. He stood for, he outed the PDF going on within the police force and the government, and things like that to lie. I suppose that what Ricochet said, far right. You could say.
Okay, and then what's the other guy?
Jimmy Savile.
Was he the pedlo guy?
He was a very famous TV person.
Oh, okay, so I know who that guy is then, yeah. I've heard about him.
Yeah. Jim will fix it, but yeah, he did more than fix it. He was
Kelly, why are you writing he's Angie's ex? Are you another troll? Or do you guys have nothing better to do tonight? Go kiss your kids goodnight and go to bed.
Some people talk so much.
There's so much fucking shit. Okay, you're gonna get blocked then.
That's the best to,
Sam, why are you fucking doing that shit? Like, I don't know why you're commenting that shit too. Go over to EQs and do it. Don't do it in here. Can we block everyone that's saying it's Angie's ex or just mute them?
No.
There's others, quite a few of them.
There's loads of them coming
There's a shit ton of them saying it.
Are you sending them over? Someone sent them over.
I don't know.
Somebody was obviously campaigning, and here's what we're saying.
It's probably Levi. All right, Caroline, what else do we have?
I think we're alright, because I think Becky's here, and we know how fast Becky is.
Who's DA's ex? You guys are fucking sick bastards, eh?
Evil Queen says she's going on a date with Rickster and Luke's cousin.
Oh, God.
Age of Corey, you might know once you have a few more, which you've never really had once. So when you've had a few more relationships, Corey, so what happens, Corey, if you fall in love with an absolute nobody, you're making all this money on TikTok and this is some lad who hasn't got a pot to piss in and you're loving me, you're going to like see him without and be like, oh no, I'm not giving you nothing, you're not having no new clothes, you're not doing this to get someone away from selling drugs. But don't tell me I paid anyone, love, because you're the one who has to go and pay rent, boys.
No, see, here we go. Is this where
well, there we go, you started it. How can you say here we go and I'm
because again, you twisted
you saying I pay man?
No, you tried to twist it on me.
No, you just said
yes.
I pay man.
You tried to punch
you. I paid the drug debt off and then I gave him a good, honest job and I gave him
you didn't give a good, honest job at all.
This £50.
Who are you hackering you when you've got to use a toothbrush to clean? And you think that's an honest job?
Well, many men love me, love, so...
Yes, of course they do, you sick.
Yeah, I'm going on a date with Luke's bloody cousin.
Everybody's so... Right, can we stick to the... Stop talking.
I'm going on a date with Luke and Rickster's cousin. His name's Vianney, it's Aunt Sally's son.
You're on a date with him?
I fucking am.
No, you're effing not.
I fucking am. Ask anybody who
watches it. You are poison. Poison to the
whatever, love. I talked to Vianney for like over a year ago. We were meant to meet then. So now we're going to have a lovely date. So so Aunt Sally will be my mother-in-law, which will make me, Luke, and Rickster all related in some way in the end. It's 100% true, I swear down. Go and ask him. Go and say, you taking her on a date? And he'll say, yeah.
He was commenting on my video last night.
Absolutely, love. And he's paying me. He gave me £100 gift and everything the other day, so he's actually paying me this time.
I give it less than a week before he's paid.
Imagine that though, Corey, at Christmas, so I'll be sat with Talia, Rickster, Luke, it'd be great.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's a bloody one.
No, Vianney's minted, so you can't turn around and say I pay him because he's got his own money.
Yeah,
That's Sally's son, for God's sake, love, my new mother-in-law. Do you know she was trying to set this up as well?
I bet you've always been friends with him.
I'm not friends with anybody. I've put it to bed with them all. You know what I mean? I only have a beef with Luke now, that family. I'm out the family. I'm going back in the family again. God, what a life.
How embarrassing for you, dear.
Oh, shut up, Ian. You're just jealous that you can't get a man.
I've got plenty. I just don't want to keep them.
Liar.
I don't like you. I don't need to wear them on social media like a fucking medal at war.
Do you want to hear the nice message he sent me? He said, I want you to know I missed you because
see,
I
look at
think
you. You've
you're
got a
awesome.
The man's paying me attention.
Yeah, listen, make you jealous, that's why.
It's not making me jealous.
Awesome.
I have my wiki woo in a bloke last night. You don't see me on TikTok.
But these are not men who want to get with you. They don't want to get with you.
Oh yeah, of course they don't. All right.
Yeah, when you go with a man, it's only for SEX, that's it. But when men are interested in me, love, you see.
No, the men that are interested in you are for what you offer. Jack wanted a platform, you give it to him. You were paying Jack £50 a day to be there.
The next person I'm going on a date with's got his own money, love, so what he was in.
Oh, yeah, you say that about every single one.
Well, you can check him out, love. You can check him out.
You said it about every single one.
Do you think I'm Sally's son's broke, love? Oh,
no. About Bradley, liar.
Oh, you're just jealous,
liar.
You can't get a man to save your life. You have to go cottaging.
Cottaging?
Yeah.
That explains how you and so
you have to go for little random hookups, love, whereas I get men who want to love and adore me.
I'm suicidal as well, aren't I?
I have men that love and adore me. You have to pay them.
Love and adore you?
Yeah.
You're the one known for paying men, and you're trying to put it on me?
No. You say this. Where's your proof of me ever paying?
I'm not to come back on different accounts.
You know what I think? I think you two should get together.
Corey.
I bet you'll make it very...
So, Corey, Bradley openly said as well that he was in loads of debt by the time he finished because I never gave him a penny. So how would you work that out? He's never claimed I've paid any money. Oh, he's gone. I'm right looking at the screen. So, yeah, he's just jealous because he can't get even a bite, you know what I mean? We spit on him.
Corey said the other day he'd go with you.
Oh my God! I think. Listen, the thing what you got to realise about GAY men is they're very promiscuous. So with Corey, he'll have loads of random hookups. He'll meet married men and all that. He's got no morals, you know. Like, so he's that type of guy. You know what I mean? He'd go with your husband type of person. Like, he wouldn't think twice if his mate's husband was fit and come on to him. Corey would go with him, even if you were his mate. He's that type of lad.
He is a bit of an SLA, you know.
Exactly, whereas like I never ever sleep around.
Riddled, Corey, riddled.
I never ever sleep around, none of those things.
Right, first off, don't gaslight me like I know he's the JY man. This is what he does. Can we remember before you cut it off, darling, what you used to do?
Never went with a man.
No.
Never.
Of course you didn't. You wasn't selling yourself, were you? No.
I've never sold myself.
Yes, you did. Down in the bars. Yes, you did. We all know what you used to do. You used to do coke on the bloody bars. Yes, we all know what you used to do. You used to sell
I love how you're triggered, so it must be true.
No, it's not true in any way, shape, or form.
So why out of all these men that you've slept with recently and everything? Can I ask you a question? Why out of all these men that you've been with lately is none of them wants to get with you? Not one of them wants to get with you.
Just because you cut it off, darling, doesn't mean you can keep a bloke. I haven't cut it off, and I've got plenty of men. And
Exactly, Corey. I'm only ever exclusive to one man. You're with
you're not exclusive to one man. You're
I don't sleep around, love. I don't leave the house, as you say all the time. So how do I sleep around? So every time I date, I end up with the person. So you never
don't end up with the person.
Excuse me, I've only been with Bradley and bloody fucking Jack. I was with them both almost a year.
I am famous. Come and
I was with Jack and Bradley over a year.
You're a fucking groomer. Simple as that.
Oh, bloody hell, Corey. Is that all you've got? Where's your picture?
No, I've got plenty more. What?
Where's the photo you sent to the police of me in bed with a child?
Oh, the one that Rex has sent to me, you mean?
Go on. Let's see her sitting on child abuse.
I didn't say it was Chandler and she fucking
been
weirdo.
arrested yet? Hey.
What?
You told everyone I was a pedo and you said you had a picture and
No,
everything.
I said you're a groomer.
Well, you still associate with me, don't you, love?
Associate?
Yeah.
Views. Which one do you want to go with?
So, where's this picture? Show it to everyone now.
I'm not pulling up anything on your
Because
behalf.
there's no picture and you're disgusting to make those allegations.
Oh, darling, you have to shoot me toes out?
No, I don't have to do anything, but it is disgusting to keep, fantasising over child abuse, because that's what it is.
Fantasising, that's a very
when you say
great
things like that, as everyone always says to me, if you make comments like that, you must be thinking about it. So you are thinking about me in bed with a child, because you're saying
Excuse me.
You always say, and everyone says, if she has those type of things that come out of her mouth, you must think them. You constantly go on about child grooming.
Are you not going to let me speak, or... Can I speak now?
You've got permission.
Oh, fabulous. I don't need permission from you, otherwise I'll kick you in the cunt. But in terms of Rickster, then Rickster had the photograph and it was sent to multiple people.
No, it's not, because I know I've seen the photograph and it's nothing. No, I'm not even in it. Wait,
you're not even in it?
No, it's a picture of Sam with Coco. What are you talking about? So there we go. Rickster and Talia sent me the picture, though.
Oh, yeah, of course they did.
That's how I know 100%.
Yes, of course they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. But anyway, you've got
so
damage
what have
control.
you seen then? What have you seen then, Corey? Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, it's the AI.
No, it's not. What have you seen? You're making all these allegations of a serious
allegations. You're
and
making
you've got nothing to back it
I'll
up.
do whatever I want on you.
You've got nothing. Well, I can do whatever I want then, so don't criticise me.
Fabulous, do whatever you want. You've got
Don't criticise me if I say that people touch their kids. Then if you're saying I touch other people's,
what?
If you're saying I touch other people's children, don't cry.
I never said that. Not once did that exit my mouth.
For big bad Corey, isn't it?
Not once did that exit my mouth.
It has. Grooming a child and being in bed with them is sick.
I believe the way that you run relationships is
say to me and say that you have a picture that doesn't exist, because I've seen the pictures.
I believe the way that you run your
pictures, and it's of Sam with Coco.
You're not going to listen? Nope.
You've got no picture of me doing anything.
Oh my God! I literally just said to you, I believe that any single relationship that you ever have is in a grooming manner.
Oh, you do? Even though Jack was 28, Bradley was 22. So Erin Shepherd's with them and she's 40.
What's that? I'm not on about age!
So is she a groom? Has she been with the same man?
Is she paying him?
Yeah.
What? Because she said she's paying him?
You've got no money, love. Are you stupid? Have you not heard me and Rosie? He's not going back to Oakham. He's still with her now.
Oh, yeah,
He's been
we believe Rosie,
again.
don't we?
He's been battered again, so yeah, she is paying him at this stage.
Who's battering him all the time? Can we arrange them to batter you instead?
It's because he was selling rugs, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Oh, he's that type of a bad boy.
I love the way me and Corey can go from blah, blah, blah to what's going on here.
Oh, is he that bad? Oh, Angela, we do like a bad boy.
It's not that. It's because, obviously, he sells it, but he's not a fighter or not. And so, people come from other towns to beat him because, obviously, he's on social media.
I think I had enough of fucking EQ.
That's why I don't go.
I like him.
Oh.
Oh, can I send the gifts, guys?
Oh, Angela, get a grip of yourself.
Stop begging, Angela.
I was actually saying that to Corey tonight. Oh, shit, no. I know.
Yeah, she was saying it to me last night. She was like, I hope EQ does another video for me again. I got my tax bill coming up.
I did get to number one.
Exactly. Yeah. We should do it again sometime.
There you go.
Sorry? We'll do it again sometime.
We're not do one of the
Page of Corey, you might know.
Wow.
There you go. So all of you had all that sympathy and you felt so bad and you gave her $5,000. Just all she's saying is she got to number one.
Angela, while you react to that video, I'm just going to go to the bathroom and nip and get a drink.
Yeah. Yeah, take your time. She said she got to number one and she blamed all the viewers for... She said that you guys made her feel bad about it because it didn't bother her. So there you go. We'll do it again. They're all Corey, EQ, Delusive. They're They're all the little triangle. Ricochet should be home from work soon, I think. Rage baiting for money, exactly, Crypto. So they get you all fucking, or even sympathy. Like, I think with that video about her, it was more people were empathetic, and I think people that have been through it, we all got affected. They didn't. For them, it was the money.
Yep.
And that's what they do. They'll play with your emotions. Remember, they'll play with, just like Sophie Bailey did, just like they've done 100 fucking times. They will play with your emotions. They know how to play the game. They know things are going to get even worse because we're getting desensitized. I can't even say that fucking word, to everything that they're doing. Where fucking racism is like, the first time someone said something, it was like, oh my God. Now it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that was wrong. And we're just kind of going with the flow, putting out disturbing videos. Yeah, we're all outraged. That's what they want.
Yeah.
So you're going to go feel sorry for Delusive. You're going to go feel sorry for, look at the whole EQ shit. When they were calling her a groomer and she did this and she did that. I still say that was all fucking set up. These people will go to lengths that no normal person would to get the sympathy and get the money. That's it. Remember that. I don't believe any of that fucking EQ story. How did Levi and then she's bigging up Levi and Sophie. Come on, give me a fucking break. If that whole story was true and all that shit came out and Levi, Corey, Rickster were the one that put it out, why the hell are you fucking talking and bigging up Levi and Corey? You wouldn't be. You would definitely not be unless you're bigging them up because they fucking played along with your story and you got gifted really fucking large, like large.
Yeah, it definitely takes a special kind of evil to do what they're doing.
Exactly. And they're going to get worse because they're going to see that we're becoming so used to everything they're doing that we're just like, yeah, okay, oh, she put another video, don't give her attention, don't watch it. She'll put something out extremely outrageous, which she's already done. She'll get worse with it. And it'll just keep going and going and going. And that's what they do. And if you haven't caught the game yet, then honestly,
and the
I
next
don't care how
time,
much you like them. I don't care.
yeah, the next time there's a tax bill or a new bed to be bought or whatever, they'll do it all again.
As soon as they need money, they'll do it all again. Mm-hmm. And people will still go in there and gift them. Like I said, of course, gift creators if you like their content or if you think they stand up for the right thing, whatever. But don't gift them over a storyline because that's what the storyline's for. It's for the money. Tell them to go to work, get a job. Again, they hold no power on this app whatsoever. None of them do. You guys do, not them. They've got no power at all.
It's just really sad for the people that fell for it and were
They'll
affected.
still fall for it again, Summer. Look, I followed CLA, fell into CLA, felt so bad for her, thought she had mental health, she had this, she had that. I fucking stuck up for her, fucking body. At the end, look, she hasn't changed in 4 years. She's still the same fucking person. You just wise up to what they do and why they do it. And it's just all bullshit. And it's sad for everyone that fucking gets hurt in the process of what they do. So, yeah. I can't tolerate CLA. I can't tolerate all of them. To be honest, I'm not, like I said, I'm not affiliated to anyone. I don't stand for any of them. If you come to this FYP, I'm going to give my honest opinion. Whoever wants to get pissed off the next day, it's on them. I'm not going to bullshit or cover it up or sugarcoat shit. I don't give a fuck. It's not my fucking bread and butter. It's not my job.
Exactly. And she went to like focus on
yeah, everyone has their favorite creator, 100%. And it doesn't matter what they do, good or bad. They're gonna fucking gift them. Doesn't matter, 100%. 100%. But yeah, again, remember, they have no control over the app. You do. They don't. You're paying their bills. You're paying their rent. You're paying their food. You're paying their clothes. You're paying for them to get their hair done, their nails done, to go out for dinner. You're paying that. They have no job. So whenever, like, I get angry when I hear, oh, they need to be taken off the app. Yeah, and every person that gifts them has the power to do it. Because if they're not getting gifted and they can't pay their bills, guess what? They're going to have to go to work. Or they're going to have to get more outrageous and fucking track in different people. I don't know.
And the thing is, though, the really sad, scary thing is, even if you could get these people off the app, which you can't, but even if you could, there's going to be more people coming in every time, like drama cells, and there'll just be more and more people. It's just never going to stop.
No, I guess not. That's until this app goes at some point. I guess it isn't.
There's no consequences for the things they do, so people will think, oh, well, I know how to make a bit of money. I'm going to go and drama TikTok.
What's a better way of making money? Sitting on your ass for 2, 3, 4 hours a day, battling and making fucking money.
Exactly. They'll be like, there's no consequences, so I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else, Caroline, or is that it?
No. We've still got Luke joins Victor's box to explain why he ended his life suddenly.
Okay, I'm just going to run to the bathroom while you play that. I can hear it. Okay.
Hello.
How you doing, Luke? You okay?
I had no idea what Levi had said, but apparently you played it.
Yeah, well, it's on the FYP. I want to get the video later on, but Live Clips has already said. He basically turned around and said he should have been a tractor, mate.
Sorry, I keep getting someone. No, I had no idea what Levi had said about a tractor.
Yeah, that's what he turned around and said he should have been a tractor, Luke.
That's fucking disgusting.
It's vile.
And the whole reason that I came off my live, and I'll tell you, is because obviously Sam had asked for her address, and I just think she's got kids there, and I wouldn't want anything to ever happen to a child. You wouldn't.
But I know what you're saying, cousin, and I know our morals are very similar. But what about the kids who were underneath that car?
No, I know, and maybe she should shut her fucking mouth. And
she just said she's just saying she ain't bothered, she ain't scared. She just said I'm not bothered, I ain't scared, and so did he.
I just can't believe he said it should have been a tractor. That is fucking vile and fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it really is, cousin.
But I never knew. I literally got a phone call of someone right now, and they said, go to your cousin's live now. He is playing what Levi said. I never knew that. So tomorrow, I will continue talking on the pair of them, and no fucker's going to stop me talking on them. But you know what? Yeah. Everyone follow Rickster and see what he's got to say, because I'm fuming now, and I'm going to get myself...
I'll be over to yours tomorrow. There's a couple of things I want to talk to you about anyway offline, and I'll give you a call later on if you're free, right, for half?
Yeah, I know what it's about anyway. I know, and I'm fuming about that as well.
Me too.
But anyway, everyone, send him a heart, me.
Get the octopuses in, the octopus tax. Go on, guys. That's what we want.
I will be continuing this tomorrow. Bye.
Big up, Luke. So take care, cuz.
Hello.
How you doing, Luke? You okay?
Someone asked if that message were from... Yeah, it's from Live Clips. I don't know if you can read it. I said before to Levi, I do think what happened is okay. He goes, it should have been a tractor, get a sense of humour, then blocked me.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. Again, he does it so everyone's going to be like, oh my God, did you hear what Levi said? That's crazy. Oh, well. Those two are fucking nuts anyway. I don't even know why they're on the app, to be honest. They do nothing but cause fucking horror. Yep.
That's all they try to do.
That's all they do. But that's what they all do. That's all. Is that it?
No.
Oh my God.
We've got DA about the AI and how she gets on dailies. I'm guessing the one about EQ. I'm not 100% sure though.
I didn't hear this at all. Okay.
The AI that we mentioned of EQ, oh my God, that would be amazing. If anyone...
I told you. No, Angela, because the stuff that you want to put in it is sick.
What's wrong with that?
Angie, I've seen a screen recording of you saying, You do. Oh, Dan, can I buy you the doormat? Everyone's saying you wanted a doormat.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, I'm buying the doormat. Nobody buy it on Dan's side. I buy the doormat. Can I get a funny one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. Oi, Angie, what's this about when she done that video with you on the AI and then you went along with it and then you got number one in the
Your gifts, like a big love, bro. Thank you.
Dave, we promised to never speak about that.
Oh, my
Like my address. It's my old address.
No, that wasn't how it happened.
Oh, my chat.
Obviously,
I've just put my old address in because people want to send stuff, so I just give my old address.
the AI that we mentioned of EQ. Oh my god, that would be amazing.
That's it. It's only a short one, that one.
That didn't say much there.
No, not really.
Oh.
Not like it, would you say? Can I please scratch the pillow?
Yeah. There he is.
There you go, there's Bobby.
Bobby! I get a message just now and it says, just to let you know, Raspberry Tart and Will are talking about you. I can't
Wow.
I just can't cope with these fucking people. Are fucking just so. Who gives a shit? Let them talk.
Yeah, my dogs don't.
Nobody fucking cares.
My dogs are already sleeping.
Oh, is that a husky? Is that a husky?
Yeah.
It's a husky, right? Oh, it's beautiful. He's beautiful. Does he have blue eyes, Caroline?
She's got two different coloured eyes.
Oh, yeah, that's wild.
One's blue and one's brown. She's bi-eyed.
Oh,
fuck on.
Oh, she's beautiful.
So,
can you confirm I didn't tell you before I get? No, you didn't tell me. It was I'll write out who told me. It was Samuel Devil Within. Oh,
there's her eyes, Angie.
Oh, beautiful.
They said, "Look at your back, you divvy."
Oh.
So why'd you wake me up?
That's a dog. That's a dog. Oh.
Wow, was that a dig at Bobby?
Kinda. That's a dog.
Wow.
Oh no, Bobby's the beautiful boy.
And there's my other one. He's a German Shepherd.
Oh, what's the other?
German Shepherd.
Oh, wild. Yeah.
Luna. Thanks, Tom.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, that's the other one.
Oh.
I didn't even notice her there.
Oh my god.
Do they get along, Caroline? Do they get along or do they fight?
They don't fight nastily, but they play fight all the time. But
did you get them both at the same time?
No, it's a weird sort of story. I had Luna, the German Shepherd, from being a pup, and then when she was about 1 year old, I had to rehome her, due to my circumstances, and then about a year later we got the husky, and then it was only about 4 weeks ago I got a phone call to say that the German Shepherd had ended up somewhere and she was still chipped in my name and my number.
Oh, okay.
And the owners that had her had not come forward for her.
Oh.
So she was up for rehoming and I couldn't leave her because it killed me. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that word. It absolutely devastated me to get rid of her at the time. And so I couldn't just leave her. So obviously I ended up with her back, but obviously I already had the husky as well, so obviously I ended up with them both. But Luna's just turned 4, the German Shepherd, and Storm's 4 in August.
Oh, it was meant to be. It was meant to be, Caroline. You were meant
Yeah,
to.
I just couldn't leave her. You know, obviously I don't know what she's been through. She's ended up having a litter of puppies while I've not had her. I don't know how many litters she's had. Obviously I won't be the puppy there. But I don't know what she's been through because she's come back and she was so like greedy over her food, and she'd finish her food and then she'd be going for Storm for hers, and now she's all right now, but
yeah.
I don't know how many places or homes she'd been passed around, and I felt so awful.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I'm glad I've got her back, and obviously she's here forever now.
Yeah.
It was awful after
Gorgeous dog.
I travelled like 8-9 hour round trip to go and get her back.
Yeah. Well, they're both gorgeous.
Yeah, she was meant to be back with you.
They're both a nightmare when they're upstairs and they play fighting and that's all you can hear. Oh my god. Sounds like they're coming through.
Nice.
No, I didn't want to rehome her. I honestly didn't want to rehome her, but there was nothing I could do. It was.
Yeah, at the time you had no choice, but you knew that she needed to be back with you, and that's why she is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she remembered us, but she came back in and she settled in so well. So and obviously I was still in the same home, so she must have remembered it because, like I said, she came in and she settled back in fine. She's fine with kids, and she gets on well with my other dog. They've not had no like scraps apart from when it's been like food basically, but we just feed them like not next to each other. So
yeah,
she has fit right in.
Yeah, I think she will remember.
Yeah, probably. Just a nightmare. Back to FYP.
Back to FYP.
I suppose somebody had mentioned Bobby scratching. They miss Bobby, they just don't miss you, Ricochet. Right.
Justice for Bobby.
Oh. Sorry. I didn't hear what you guys said. If you said anything, I walked away. Ouch. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I dropped my popsicle.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. What's left on the FYP? It's really good.
And then I think Ricochet, I don't know if I think Ricochet's tagged me in some more. Top Girl has a message for Angie after Angie tells EQ she wasn't affected by the video she made of her trauma and mocked how much money they made.
Okay.
Don't ever, I am never ever going to, 1 minute, Chippy, I am never ever going to, have any sort of sympathy for delusive Angie again. This morning when I was getting ready, EQ was in Angie's platform, right? And they were talking about the whole video. And Angie said, so you know that disgusting video that EQ made of Angie and, you know, the miscarriages and the abortions and stuff like that. So I couldn't even watch it all, right? And I was obviously upset because of my own experiences, the whole situation. But I felt some sympathy because it was her face on the actual video, which I said to her on the phone. I said, it's not nice for you because it's your face on the video. And Angie's been very open about her circumstances and what she's gone through. But this morning, Angie said, I wasn't that affected, right? Hold on to this. I was not that affected. I think it was other people that were more affected. And they were mocking it, right? Both of them were mocking it and said, Angie was like, well, I got to number one. So they were mocking it because they both got money from it. See what she said about Katie? No, I didn't. Carly, I didn't. I will open the boxes in a minute. I was devastated for that bitch, right? I was devastated for everybody else, and I still am devastated for other people who have been through it, yeah? But don't ever, ever ask anybody on this app for sympathy again. Yeah, sure, next time pay EQ 1,000 and you'll make 5,000 out of it. It's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Don't ever, ever come to me or even pretend that you are affected by something when all you give a shit is about money and monetizing of trauma. Yes, this morning I felt sick when I was watching it. I was like, you disgusting humans. You're absolutely disgusting. I'm not having no fucking sympathy for anybody. And you know what? It's a slap on everybody else's face, and it's because I felt sorry for Angie at that time, and I think I fell out with her a couple of weeks ago now, because she said, no, was it last week? Because she said I dropped her from the box, but it weren't mine, but she was laughing at a situation that she shouldn't be laughing at. And I'm not going to fucking go against my friends who are my mods for Angie. I'm not going to do it. So... yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, Angie, you monetized off everybody else's trauma because you put it out there. You thought people, it was you. Angie loved the attention and money while those viewers were triggered. Exactly. And she was like, people want to be triggered. No, because it's our real life. When we see stuff like that, it affects our real life because we've been through it. Guys, the boxes are open now. I'll get Chippy in. Oh, don't ever
That's the end of that one.
Yeah, I agree with Top Girl, but hopefully we don't see her in Angie's box in the next fucking couple of days and she sticks to that. Because I agree with her 100%. 100%.
Thanks.
Hopefully she sticks to it and stop going in her fucking boxes and don't support that type of shit. 100%. Huh?
They never do stick to it. They always flip-flop back. Oh, I'll never
That's
stick to them
the thing,
again.
like,
A week later.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with everything Top Girl's saying, but then she'll go in her fucking box in 2 weeks and no, like, don't. Hopefully she sticks by what she just said. I'm gonna mute because you can hear me. Again.
You'll never have my sympathy again, DA. What a joke. You'll make an absolute mockery of some of the most triggering subjects for your audiences. None of you care for your followers who support you daily.
Exactly, everyone. We should do it again sometime.
I think this is what we're
Sorry? We'll do it again sometime.
Can we not do one of the SB? Oh, no, actually, let's not make her the victim.
No, because she said do it again.
You give one a bestie.
Yeah.
I haven't done it because I didn't feel it.
Let's not make her a victim.
No, best not to do one of her, though, Corey. She'll end up getting to number one on the leaderboard. You know how messed up this happens.
Creators should start paying me to cause outrage for them so they can be the victim.
Yeah.
I was just trying to explain something yesterday because people were going, because they were trying to use it against you, going, she was upset. No, Angie came on and said, I'm not going to give it any attention. I think it's disgusting, blah, blah. And she started to do a news, and then obviously people started to get that. And that was when she became upset because people were like doing all the support and everything.
I think people were more affected than what I was. Although I found it quite triggering. I think other people found it more triggering than what I did.
Oh, yeah, I get it anyway now. Yeah, I understand.
Because everyone likes to be affected. No, I don't know. It's really bizarre.
Lock up your husband. Corey's going out the door.
Lock up your kids.
Oh my God. I don't think he's there, Jenny.
Corey's on the prowl.
Corey?
What are you two chatting shit about?
It was Angie.
Right, Angie. What's your problem?
She said to lock up your kids. Corey's on the prowl.
Angela, do you think that's funny to you?
You're sounding muffled.
Hold on.
The Range Rover needs fixing. The speaker's terrible.
You're muffled, Corey.
I love winding everyone up, you know. I wake up in the morning and think, how can I get some people today? I really do. I think so. What can I do? And then I can never think of truly evil things because they don't have an evil mind, you see.
Yeah, but Sophie, she's trying to be like you. You know what I mean? And I think she's worse than you because if you're laughing and joking, that sounds so.
Isn't she beautiful, though?
No.
Isn't she beautiful?
Not an ugly up.
No, but she's gorgeous on the outside.
Oh, no.
She's stunning.
No.
Your hair's so long now, Angie.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
Going deeper day by day.
Never cut your hair again.
Yeah, well, you should take your more hormones because your voice is getting deeper.
Shut up, Corey.
No, you shut up.
And before anyone goes, Corey says it, Corey's from the LGBT. It's different.
Yeah, if you guys say it's a hate crime.
Corey, whose husband are you having today?
I've never slept with the married man.
You went the other day?
No, I didn't. He was in a relationship, not married.
With a woman?
All of you stop assuming.
Is he in a relationship with a woman?
Why have you all gone quiet? What have I done?
No, I said, was he in a relationship with a woman?
Yes.
Women, he's stealing your men.
Corey said he went to his house and his wife or girlfriend was at work and the kids were there.
The kids were in the room.
Uh-huh.
No! Oh, well done, Angela. Fucking say that to the peddler.
Excuse me.
Yeah, great
Excuse
idea.
me, Corey Lyle.
She's going to get really excited
Excuse
now.
me.
She is currently frothing from the mouth, Angela.
I'm really shocked that you'd let...
They were
you'd
not
let children
there.
hear you making noises with the dad.
Oh my God!
No,
see, Ange? See where you start? Oh, eat your waters
Oh
and
my
choke.
God.
No, it didn't come out of my mouth at all. It came out of you and Dave Duran's. Again, context to the
Is she
video,
lying?
Angela. Receipts. Yes, she's lying, and she knows she is.
Your mouth.
What did he say?
He said she was at work. He was waiting for her to go to work. So when he said that the kids are next door.
No, I didn't say that. Not at all. Play the video, Ange. I demand you play the video immediately because you're lying.
Oh, he was
Play the
joking.
video,
I
Angela.
know he's very good.
No, we wasn't joking. I didn't say it. Play the video,
did he?
Angela. No, I didn't. So play the video.
I don't have the video.
Don't accuse me of saying something when if I said something, I will stand on it. But I didn't say that.
Oh, calm down, bloody hell.
Should we have this...
What do you mean, calm down? How would you like if I sat on this platform and say the only reason your fucking dad died was because you shagged him?
That's
like
true,
you claimed you
though,
did. Oh, wow.
She did. She stole them off.
See how all these three are in this shit together, right? They're all in it fucking together. All three of them.
Bloody hell.
No, you
We should have this little morning every morning, a little catch-up.
I'm starting to think
You're being fucking trolled, by the way.
I'm starting to think you're a bit of a nonce too, to be fair. You want to go that far? Oh, you wait till my hate
Do you know
campaign
what
against you
nonce
later.
means, Corey?
Don't you worry about that.
Do you know what?
Yeah, they're all in it together.
No, it's the letters, so it's not of normal criminal elements, so it's not of normal criminal letters. They're not normal criminals, you know what I mean?
I'll trust you to know the abbreviation.
Because I used to be a hunter and everything, love, thank you very much.
Oh, yes, we were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah.
So didn't you pre-warn people when they were
That'd be
getting
so
stabbed?
ridiculous. I used to humiliate them on a live stream because it was all live, you see. So some fella, he was going,
No,
I need to have
that
me
would be to get
in the back
a
of your
little
car.
short
I said, piss in the
bits
back of your
of
car. He
signal.
pissed in the back of the car. Oh, yes, then.
Nobody cares. Caroline fucking had enough of these three. Everything. These three are probably the thickest thieves, and they fucking plan all their shit. From the video to this to that and everything else. So fucking fuck them. Honestly, fuck them. Like she said, I don't know why people like to get so affected. Because fucking people actually felt bad for her. People actually had sympathy. So don't fucking have it. They plan everything. She was in on it. She fucking knew the video was going to fucking come out. They did it for money. Money grab. Done. Money grab.
Looks like it.
I'll never support her again, ever.
No.
I'll support, like I said, I'll go into Luke's, I'll go into fucking who's ever. I'll drop gives. I'm not saying not to give people, but these guys, man, nah. They're all in their shit together. They know how they've figured out how to play the app. It's getting your sympathy or making you angry or saying such fucking bad things that you're outraged. They love it, and people still believe that. Listen, I even fucking fell for the fucking delusive video. And then when I think it was 2 or 3 days later, I heard her say, I wasn't bothered by it. I was just crying over the support. But you were support for what? The people felt bad for you because of the video. That was the support you were getting. So basically, you just shit in everybody's mouth that gifted you. That's what you've done. You said to your chat, your supporters, that, well, you guys are the ones that made me feel this about it. So you just fucking shit in their mouth. But keep supporting them, keep gifting them, keep believing everything that they fucking say and do. Try to keep your emotions off this fucking app because they've learned how to play them. And they're going to keep doing it.
Even people that didn't like her and people that she's upset in the past all came to support her because
I don't know how much I believe that, though, Summer, that everybody called her and this and that. I don't know.
No, even like people that we've heard don't really like her even said, oh, this is wrong, this is not, this is horrible what's happened to her. They did. People that I know don't like her did say it. I seen them. She just made a mockery out of every single one of us.
Yeah.
And to be quite honest, she makes me sick.
Yeah, now they're sitting like besties when last week the Dulce was saying, I'll never have her on here again. Blah, blah, blah.
You're just sitting laughing.
Two besties. Yeah.
Just sitting laughing at it like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you would never talk to someone ever again if they done a video of you like that.
They planned it. That's a disgusting thing.
She's crusty bum crack.
It's delusive.
Hello?
Hello?
Now what's the problem?
We just saw the video of you saying how you weren't affected by that video that EQ put out about you, and it was your chat or all the people that made you feel bad, and how we like to be victimized or like to be the victims and stuff. Like, that was bad.
People do like to be the victim, that's true.
Yeah, but you have to understand that everybody came because they loved you, they supported you, they felt so bad for you. They weren't playing the victims, they just felt affected.
People remember I was just downplaying that situation. I don't want to argue with you. I can't be bothered anymore. Now, the reason I came, when I went live, you keep saying that I did it for gifts, but I went live and I said, guys, I'm not going to give each of the satisfaction, and I went and said, I'm just going to continue with the FYP and get on with it. I didn't want to talk on it. But, people were coming in my live, people wanted to talk on it. So I kind of felt like, because I just wanted to, maybe, I suppose, brush it under the carpet, not think about it and move on. That's the person I am, I suppose, when it comes to stuff like that at times, you know what I mean? So, and then the people they kept bringing it up. No hate on anybody that did it, because I can understand they were affected too. I can get it. But I think it did trigger me the more people spoke on it. Listen, I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just telling you how I feel. The more people spoke on it, the more it made me think of the video, and I didn't want to think of the video. When EQ got in the box, I just, with the AI, that was a joke, obviously, with what me and Corey said. It was banter, nothing else. Do you know what I mean? And that was it. And I've said to EQ many times, asking yourself, right, if I was involved with this, and wait, before I say that, right, when I came on and I said, guys, I'm going to continue with the FYP, I don't want to give it attention. I did say that, right? I started getting gifts at that time, not when I was crying. If this was an act or I was involved, I would have come on all upset, crying. I would have played on it. I would have done all of that. I did not do that. I came on smiling and said to people, I want to move on and not give EQ the satisfaction. Those were my words. But Jojo, my friend, she started it off. I'm not blaming her. Big up Jojo, I mean. And started to gift me.
So then it kind of like other people started gifting me after that because I got onto the leaderboard, onto the dailies, quite high up because of JoJo, right? And then I got other gifts from other people. And then I got to number one and I could have continued. And, if it was an act, I would have continued, played on that. And when I got to number one, I went down to number two, I think, or number three on the dailies. And I said to people, listen, I'm not going to push the leaderboard because I don't want to be using that video in any way, shape or form to get on the dailies, to stay at number one. And so I didn't battle. I gave up. So how was it an act? I just go along with EQ, what she says. I don't want to argue with her. I don't want to keep thinking of the video. I don't want it to be being brought up because it wasn't nice, thinking of the details you put in there. Now, I asked EQ many times, asking yourself, if it was an act and I was involved in any way, shape or form, and I did it for the money, which in my opinion, if you're doing it for the money, you come on crying, right? You come on playing the victim. I never did that. Okay, JoJo sent me a gift based on just that video, okay? I asked her for the call log, the message, any message, because I would have sent her a message, I would have sent her a voice note, or would have phoned EQ. We would have had some form of communication. So why don't you ask EQ for that? Because there's none. There's none. I just don't want to be that, I don't want to dwell on it. And that's all it is. But there's nothing else I can say apart from I swear, what do you want me to do? Swear my family? I don't know how to prove it here, to be honest. But
no, we're just going by the FYP and we're commenting on what we see, like I said.
I had banter with Corey and EQ, right? Because it's like that saying, in it, if you can't beat them, join them. So I just wanted to laugh it off, have a bit of banter. I didn't want to sit there arguing, and there's no way I want to sit there arguing about that video with Corey and EQ because they can both go quite low at times. And I don't want to be discussing the video where EQ is going to talk on it. I don't want to do it. So, people deal with things in different ways, don't they? See me dwelling on it, and playing this, I am this victim, because my face was in that video and things. Isn't that kind of wanting gifts out of people, playing that part? Do you know what I mean? I don't want to dwell on it, so I don't understand why people, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
well, that's the way you deal with it. Sorry, Jenny.
The question
that's understandable that you don't want to give her the satisfaction and dwell on it, but you give her the satisfaction now by choosing her over your gifters and laughing and acting like her bestie in your box today.
Oh, no, but the thing is, right, Corey was in there, right? I can't remember if someone put him in the box, right? And listen, I don't want to argue, I don't want the beef, you know what I mean? And, I just don't. And, the thing is, right, people deal with things in different ways about this video, right? Now, if it was an act and I did it for money, and this is what you've got to think about, I would have come on here I would have gone on live crying. I would have spoken on it straight away. I would have played that victim. I wouldn't have, when I got to number one, I wouldn't have said, I'm not going to stay on number one. I'm not going to keep battling because I'm not going to do it over that video because at the end of the day, that is the babies that I lost, that I've got, I kind of, got rid of. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I didn't want to do. So how is it an act? I don't understand. Do you know what I mean? I just deal with things in a different way to other people. And that is just to laugh it off because I don't know what else to do. Sit there, cry all the time about it?
No, if that's the way you deal with it, you deal with it.
But the thing is, what you do is ask EQ. Now, she's always coming with voice notes and messages. I give 100% consent to show a call log around that. Well, just show any call log because I don't speak to EQ, right? Now, show any call log, messages, voice notes, anything that I've had some communication with her or on TikTok. Yeah, because she keeps everything. She does, Canadian Angie. I give her 100% permission to dox my number if she's got any communication with me. So it wasn't an act. It never was. I just don't want to be arguing with her. That's all it is. And you know what she's like.
Yeah.
I mean, you know more than anyone what she's like. I don't specifically want another AI video.
No.
And when I said about the AI, it was banter. Me and Corey never had a conversation with each other. about an AI, about my dad.
I think that just people took it hurt people, like, to see that video, and a lot of people could resonate with what happened. And I think a lot of them supported you on that.
Yeah, this is what I say, but like people like to play this professional victim, right? And I say, people like to dwell on things. And I do understand people have trauma, don't get me wrong, I do, but there are some people that kind of play on that quite a lot, do you know what I mean? So I never done that once. So surely if it was an act, I would have played on it, do you know what I mean? Where did I play on it? I got more upset when people were talking on it because it kind of what people were saying about the video. You know, it's like a reminder. And it's just off, huh?
I don't think we said you played on it. I think we said more that it's just like kind of like you shit on your gifters type of thing by saying, I guess if you deal with it that way, that's how you deal with it.
Yeah.
I guess for the people that gift.
How did I shit on the gifters though?
Well, by saying, you know, it was all you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have dwelled on it. I wasn't crying because of that. I was crying because of the support that everyone was showing me and blah-de-blah. So your gifters. Yeah, so the people that were gifting you, were gifting you out of having empathy for what you went through, and that GQ would put a video like that out about you, and they felt very bad for you. And yes, you didn't play the victim at all, but they still felt they were gifting you because they felt bad for what you went through.
Yeah, well,
so like when
Corey, like even Corey said that I was really upset with him on the phone off TikTok because I was. But I didn't show that to you. I'm sorry. Do I have to? Am I apologizing for not showing?
No, you don't have to. But you don't have to show anybody that. That's up to you. You don't have to.
Well, Corey did say that when I think it was Corey that said it when I was on the phone to him. I did get very upset about that video. I didn't like it, obviously, and I would never make money out of what happened. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't horrible, but I just don't want to be reminded of it. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying I felt a little bit triggered when by people. Reminding me all the time of the video, but there's no blame on anyone, but that's just how I felt. I just wanted to get
People aren't mind readers. You need to be more open with your community and maybe your choice of words. If you keep calling people professional victims, you're allowed to be upset when you see something upsetting. It doesn't make you a professional victim.
Well, maybe not professional victims, not so much victims on that, but I do see it on other things, you know what I mean? And like I said, listen, I just probably brushed it. I probably brushed it under the carpet and just wanted it to just for people to stop talking on it, and that's all it is. And I laughed it off. But people, the fact that they're saying, "Oh, my behaviour" and all of this kind of thing, then obviously, you're talking about victims and saying that, I talk about professional victims and all that, but you're doing the same thing. I could say what you're victim shaming right now. You know what I mean? Because people act differently, don't they, when something has happened?
Everyone has I agree with you. Everyone can react to things the way they want to. If you don't want to deal with it and you just laughed it off type of thing, that's fine.
Yeah. But when I said that, when people say about being kind to my support was like, what? Well, I have been kind. It was banter, what me and Corey said about we had a phone call.
You and Corey, like I always say, it's scripted. It's they're laughing, whatever. I don't take what you and Corey say to each other to be true, if that makes sense. Like, I take it as more you're fucking just going at each other for a laugh or whatever. Because you can clearly see you're laughing. I don't take that seriously. I don't know if other people do, but
people telling me, people telling me how I should feel and act, And I don't feel people should do that because there's not once that I come on playing and I say...
You're right. Nobody should tell you how you feel. I guess maybe we expect you to have been a different way. I don't even think it was we expected you to be a different way. I think it was the video was so triggering. And I think for people that have been through that, it just triggers something. So then knowing that we know that you've been through that shit. So then obviously we're going to come and support you because she made it about you.
Yeah.
So we're going to feel a certain way. How you deal with it is up to you.
Yeah. I think JoJo supported me, not because I was triggered or affected or anything like that, but just because she wanted to gift me. JoJo started that off, and I have a lot of support for JoJo. And she started gifting me a lot. And she put me on the leaderboard. No one else but JoJo. Other people in my community and outside my community started to gift me when they saw me on the leaderboard. People were gifting me because they thought I'm this victim and, because I was affected or triggered. They gifted me probably because of the video alone.
Yeah. Well, you're right. You can deal with it in any way you want. How you do it, it's up to you.
Some people were really affected. Some people weren't affected, you know, as much as others. Some were more, you know, do you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, I wasn't gifted because I was sitting there crying and you know, wanting gifts. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't. No, I was just sitting on with my FYP.
Yeah,
I just feel like I'm waffling on a little bit. To them.
yeah, no, I don't think that was the problem because you're entitled to feel and react to it however you want, as it was about it. I think the problem people have is you sitting laughing with EQ and joking about getting to #1 and joking about making another video. I think that's what's really annoying people. You know, can you not understand that that's upset some people?
Yeah. What I was going to say is, someone said, Jojo did compare that he did. She said to me, I think it could be you. I can't remember what she sent me, so don't tell me what. I know what she sent me. She sent me a uni and something else. I can't remember now. I think it might have been a lie, and I'm not sure. But yeah. Oh, Nelly, you're still obsessed with me. What, a year on, and you're still sitting here obsessed with me. Move on. Can I just say something, guys? If you don't like me, block me. Move on. You know, it's like I have a couple of people still obsessed over me a year, 2 years on. I'm like, oh my God, I remember that name from 2 years ago. They're still talking on me. I don't even know who you are. I don't talk on your name. But I just recognize the name there, Nelly. You know, move on, love. You know, I've moved on with my life. You know, I'm moving on and I'm happy. Obviously,
Who's Nilly? Who's Nilly?
Yeah, it's used to go. I don't know. I've known her like I think about 2 years ago. And it's like 2 years ago. You know, it's 2 years on and she's still talking on me, going on. It's like an obsession. It's weird.
Oh, I don't know who Nilly is.
Yeah, you called me a lie about my CSA. Oh my God, you're talking about 2 years ago, Nelly. What year were we on? What year we talking about, Nelly? What, 2016 or what? Do you want to just remind me? And do you have evidence of that? Would you like to tag me in on the evidence, Nelly? So don't sit there saying I called you a liar, okay? You probably twist it around like you usually do. I've got nothing else to say anyway, to be honest with you.
Well, no, I'm glad you explained your side of it, though, to be honest. Because, again, it's just the FYP and what comes up on the FYP.
Yeah, I'll do it. Nelly, go away. You know what I mean? Yeah, so, that's it. Look, even her bio, sharing love, smiles, and hope. Yeah, maybe go and, change your face while you're at it because you're making me feel sick.
Oh, no.
See you later. Thank you.
Bye. Who's Nilly? I didn't even know Nilly had anything with Delusive. Nilly.
I don't know.
I think it's Nilly, Nilly. She's in here quite often.
Yeah, I see Nilly in here, but I didn't know she had something with Delusive. I didn't know. Well, listen, if she says she didn't feel she wanted to carry on with it because it was triggering, she has a right to her feelings and how she deals with stuff, I guess. We all do. How we're going to deal. Some people will laugh about stuff. Some people will cry all day. Some people will get depressed about it. Yeah, watching that video and laughing with EQ and stuff, like you said, Summer, 100%. It would set people to think that it was planned, that it's fucking this, that, and the other thing.
I forgot to say something. You know, we're talking about fake drama and all of this. I'm just wondering why you got Elise in the comments, because didn't you two have beef?
Me and Alicia, yeah, we have beef. Today she said she loved me and she wanted to be unblocked.
Oh, so you unblocked her. Oh, I'm just wondering if it's real or not, because she's here every evening. Wondered. No.
Alicia sneaks in here on all her different accounts. You can block her 10 times. She'll come on a different account every time.
Well, since we're talking about fake, fake drama, you seem to have every hater of
Alicia, me and Alicia.
Calls. It's really weird.
Alicia, no.
Chomp, believe me, love, Chomp, I'm not going to go and cry. I'm going to go and have a lovely sleep.
Just deflected, Delusive. It's not impressive.
Sorry?
You're just in here now deflecting, bringing up something so stupid as Alicia being in the comments.
How am I deflecting? You're sitting here saying how I should feel.
I am sober.
Nobody said it. We all agree that you have a right to feel and act how you did because it was about you. We're saying it's the aftermath of how you laughed about it and said, "Oh, I got to number one," etc. That's what's pissed me.
Because everyone went on about it. Oh, she done it for the money. So that was just a appeal to the haters. It was what you call banter. I mean, we should play it sometime.
I know, but that's not a subject to have banter about. Come on now.
Oh God, I can't do it with these snowflakes. I'm sorry, I'm off. I don't think I'm going to come in here again. I just can't do it with these snowflakes. It's off. You lot bunch of fucking weirdos. Oh, let me get out. How do I get out?
Bye.
Wow.
What happened? I went to get another popsicle because what the hell? I'm gonna have my sugar. What happened? What did you say, Summer?
I told her to stop deflecting by using Alicia in your comments as a deflection of her behaviour.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
she
did she
said
call you?
you're talking about fake drama, but yet you keep having all of her and Corey's haters and your lives are in it.
Alicia and Corey don't hate each other.
No, she's saying what you and Alicia was fake drama or something, and I just said to her,
You don't have any drama.
I just said stop using that to deflect. I told her to stop deflecting.
Yeah, and she said everybody's snowflakes.
Oh. Oh.
Well,
you're all a bunch of fucking snowflakes. Off with your heads, all of you.
I'm melting.
Angie, your mods are blocking people because they want drama. What? Who's blocking who?
Angie, your what? Why would you? How do you block people because they want drama? You block people to stop the drama. Duh.
Alicia said today, don't block, just mute them.
No, nobody was blocked.
Alicia said today, Corey messaged her yesterday. Corey said enemies on app, friends off, says it all. A few just got blocked too.
Well, I haven't blocked no one.
I haven't blocked anybody.
I went to get a fucking popsicle. I didn't block anybody.
Angie and a popsicle.
I got a second one. It was getting interesting with Delusion. Muted, not blocked. Look on the block list. I don't know who I'm looking for. Are you a troll? Are you a troll?
I think they're going to get blocked.
Just let... Oh, look. I don't know who got blocked for what, so...
The comments can't see who got blocked. They can see who got muted. Unless they were the troll bot.
You don't have to block people, though. You just mute them for the live and done with it.
Well, say I don't block people. I only mute people.
I don't block them either.
It was Tommy.
It was who?
Tommy boy.
With your hair, Tommy.
So, what's it called? Tommy Tickle. Oh, Tommy boy.
Tommy Tickle?
I thought it said Tommy Tickle.
I don't know what the hell you guys were talking about. Was that it for the FYP?
Sorry, Tommy boy. Tickle.
I guess we're done for today.
There's still quite a few. I don't know how many more you want me to show.
What?
There's still a few more that would say tag me in.
No, if that was it, that's it. It was Millie. It was Millie that blocked you all. It's all Millie's fault. Silly Millie. Is Alicia still here?
She pops in and out.
I have a question for Alicia. Alicia, be honest, why did you dox my phone number? Let's get this over with now. Why are you making eyeballs? No, seriously, why did you dox my number? If she asks for the box, I'll box her. Because, what? Because I was seeing loads of clips of you talking about me. Guys in the chat who come here every day, were we talking about Alicia before she doxed my number?
No, unless it was on the FYP and we were reacting to a video.
But we don't really play Alicia on the FYP.
No, true.
Who said Alicia plead the fifth? It's cockapoo. Do we really mention Alicia unless something we see on the FYP?
No.
No, we only talk about people if they're on the FYP.
Yeah.
She was very hurt and upset and acted out on her emotions. Who?
I think they're saying Alicia.
Anyway. You guys tell her. Go ahead. Still no excuse got someone. Is that it then? What time is it? Oh, it's early stuff.
I'm almost at the point. How did she get your number?
Oh, Alicia, how did you get my number? Sorry, I almost lost the plot. Alicia, the bigger question. Oh, how did you get my number? I'll plead the fifth on that. Okay. If I guess, will you tell me? Who's idle hands? Podcast bastard. Probably Corey, yeah. Was it Corey? Who's Tommy? Oh. Big echo.
Is it me?
No, it's idle hands. She said yes, it was Corey. Oh.
No, I think she said yes when you said, if you guess, will she kill you?
Was it Corey? No, it wasn't Corey. Ooh. Well, then that leaves Delusive or EQ.
Or it could be another Welsh person.
Who's got that fucking...
I think it's you.
It's not me.
We're all having an ultrasound.
Yeah.
Don't mind us.
Who said Kales? Kales gave it to her?
What?
Did anybody else have your number, Angie?
Kales. Yeah. Delusive, EQ. Sorry, I'm being rude. Corey. Not a lot of people have it.
I think it was Corey.
Probably Corey. Bella's not going to give it to us. I promise it was Corey. Well, was it Delusive? Was it a creator?
I think it was a different Welshman.
Who? You?
Not me.
Was it you?
Think of another Welshman on the app that doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Levi? Was it Levi? Was it Levi?
Waiting for it. Alicia to comment.
Drum roll.
Oh, it was Levi. The eyeballs.
Oh.
Off with his head.
Listen. You're a fucking shit disturber dickhead.
He ducks his granny. He doesn't care.
Eyeballs it is. What?
I said he ducks his own granny. He don't care.
Mm-hmm. He would. I can't stand him. I cannot stand them. I don't know why he always sticks up for Sophie and she sticks up for him. I thought they weren't together anymore.
I guess they're just meant for each other.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What else happened today? Then that's it. It was all delusive. EQ, Corey. Sam Walker's gonna go and do everybody in.
We might not be here tomorrow because we'll be all melted. We're all snowflakes.
Yeah.
Did you play Sophie's explanation? No. It wasn't on the. Well, I didn't get it.
Yeah, we don't usually play Sophie, do we?
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, but do you have her explanation, Ricochet?
I don't think so.
Her explanation will probably make me want to throw my phone out my window. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You're gonna what?
Her explanation will probably make me want to throw my phone out my window, let's be honest. Because how is she explaining that?
Again, she got what she wanted. Caroline, thank you for the FYP.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much for doing that.
Caroline.
Thank you, Caroline.
I think Jenny Lee and Summer and myself are all going to be blocked from Delusives tomorrow.
Probably.
Yeah. I'll be up crying all night.
I think she was mad because Alicia was here.
Thing is,
right?
She was just using it to try and come back at you or something, and it was just silly.
Because you questioned her storyline. She tried to say, oh, well, Alicia isn't here. Was that a storyline?
Yeah, so obviously I'm
I
going
don't do storyline.
But she's had Alicia in her box multiple times.
Yeah. And, yeah, we weren't rude to her or shout or call her names. We just told her to stop her nonsense.
Again, she can deal with it any way she wants. It's just how the supporters were treated.
Yeah, that's what we said, that nobody's questioning how she should have felt and dealt with it, and that was completely hers to do. Nobody can tell her how to feel and react. It was what she did afterwards.
At the end of the day, look, we all do FYP. She can have her say, we'll have our say, and the next day it's done, you move on to the next thing. No one should take an FYP to heart. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to fucking talk on what you see. You're going to give your opinion. And then the next day it's going to be a whole different other fucking story. Anyone that gets affected by what someone says about in the FYP is fucking forget about it. Because everyone's going to have their own opinion and respond to that video or whatever differently.
Yeah, I just explained to her it wasn't her reaction because she's a right to react. It was laughing with the EQ afterwards and saying, shall we do another one, etc. That's what's upset people, and can she not see that?
If it was me, and that was, if I was to lose, well, if that was me, and a video like that was put out of me, I would never speak to that fucking person again.
And that's all I said to her. Can you not see that that's why people are...
But that's me. Everybody's different. I wouldn't have gone live. I wouldn't want anything. I wouldn't talk about it. I wouldn't fucking give it anything. I would wait a couple of days and I would come on. And yeah, if anyone talked about it, I would say I don't want to talk about it. That's what but then again, that's how I would react to it, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, however they want to.
And like we all said, that nobody can tell how people should feel or react to something when it's about them. But they should be mindful to their supporters and not sit and laugh with the person that caused a lot of upset.
Who did I block? Cockapoo? Me?
Yeah, that's all we were trying to say.
What?
That's all we were trying to say. She's entitled to feel how she feels, but so is the supporters.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, 100%.
But we're snowflakes. She can't stand us.
Again, like I said, you do an FYP, you can't get, that's going to be someone's opinion.
Yeah.
Of whatever. And that's that. Like I said, I don't hate, well, hate's a strong word. I could say hate. I probably really, really don't like a handful of people on this app. But, again, I don't really, like if she talks about me tomorrow in FYP, I don't give a shit. It calls me a bitch or a snowflake or whatever, I couldn't care less. Like, I'm not going to hate her for it. It's her opinion. Just, like, off with their heads. Off with their fucking heads.
In all honesty, I wouldn't have said anything until she came back up saying, why is Alicia in here? And I was like, well, hold on a minute, stop trying to deflect.
Oh my god, I went and looked at that Chomps thing and I thought she doxed children. I had to read it twice. It was doxing, child doxers. I'm like, what? Anyways, who's gonna do Ricochet? You gonna do music tonight for us?
I can get my other phone, yeah. One sec. One sec.
The tapping sound when you say that.
Yeah, you do.
No, Chop, I fucking read it wrong. I was like, what? A child? I'm like, what? I had to read it twice.
Trump's
But
actually.
it's true. Why is Alicia forgiven everywhere? I don't think he. I don't know if it's forgiving them. It's just. I don't know. I don't forgive her. I don't forgive her at all for what she did. It's terrible, horrible. Let's all talk about Alicia. No, listen. She doxed my number for no. She thinks I was talking about her, but still, doesn't give somebody a reason to dox your phone number. Do you know what I mean? And we don't talk about Alicia really unless she's on FYP or she's in Delusa's box or we'll have an opinion. Then we move on from it, and that's it. But besides that, her and I really just go at each other for stupid fucking things. We have never, except for her doxing my number and coming after me. I've never really had an argument with her besides just stupid going back and forth. And I'm being honest. When she doxed my number, it was like, what the hell? Like, why would you do that? I never fucking did anything to you. Like, that's going a bit low, like doing that. Guess whose game night? I don't know. But yeah, whatever. I've never had a falling a big... Angie, did you go see the king? Who's the king? Who's the king?
You called?
Oh,
Like, again, you can't tell Canadian Angie how she should feel about what Alicia did with her phone number. It's up to her. It's up to Canadian Angie how she reacts and how she decides to move on.
I was shocked, to be honest. I was like, what the hell? Like, why is she doing that? I wouldn't dox. Listen, I've asked you guys the question, I think, about 10 times because I'm on the edge of what I'm going to do. Like I said, if someone gets doxed, is it fair to dox them back? My chat's all, yeah, if they do it, you're going to do it. And then I have to think to myself, like, I'll just do it the way they did it. That's all. I'll do it. I will probably. Yes.
So yeah, I'm different. I still don't think it's right.
I think if someone puts your information out there, right, and you're going to sit back and do nothing about it, and they keep fucking going and doing their shit, and I think, yeah, you have the right to do it. I think you do.
Yeah, I don't, because
I'm not talking about Alicia Cockatoo.
I have to disagree with you, but obviously what you do is entirely up to you, but my opinion.
Listen, like I said before, stuff that's going on this app in regards to me, I'm not dealing with it on the app anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm dealing with it in a different way off the app. Because I think with me, they just go fucking too far and they fucking take things too far and they keep getting away with it. And they keep getting away with it. Coming on the app and bitching about them or saying shit isn't getting you anywhere. So there's only one other route you can take, and that's the police, and see what happens from there. And that takes a little while, but hey, at the end of the day. But even when I talked to the police and I said, doxing here, the cop even said to me, what does that mean? They didn't even know what that meant. Because we don't, it's just fucking strange to us. You guys are all about doxing addresses and this shit and that shit. We don't fucking do that here. Didn't even know the word. I didn't even know the word till I came, so now I use the word. So when I did call the police, she didn't even know what the word doxing meant. She said, what's that? It's just on the UK side, everyone doxes it. Okay, what are they going to do? Come to your fucking house? But again, I don't think it's something people should do. And There's no point in me coming on the app and having a back and forth or whatever. I just took it where I had to take it. And we'll see what happens. And even the other one that made all those false accusations.
Yeah.
Go to the cops and then fucking... Your police is fucking shit. Like, your cops just... Sorry, they suck, man. Oh, my God.
Like, there's people
The waiting alone, you waiting in queue to talk to your fucking cops over there is a ridiculous amount of time.
It's shocking. It is. They're so underfunded. It's shocking.
Yeah, but at least answer your fucking phones. Like,
Angie, you ring the police over here and you wait like 5 to 7 working days for them to come out to you.
It's the truth.
no, but when I called, I swear to God, I must have talked to about, not a word of a lie, 6 different officers, explained the situation, gave them an incident number, and then I think I waited in queue for like 45 fucking minutes.
That sounds about right.
That's crazy. I went through 6 different police officers, communications, this one, that one, explained my story. Like, I could have just recorded the story, just played it.
Yeah, that sounds about normal.
Yeah, that's crazy. Here, no, within like 10, not even, the cops answer the phone.
And then you get the crazy ones on TikTok sending police to people's house for absolutely no reason.
I was going to say half the time they're always at CLA's or Marcus M's house.
Yeah.
That's why they never come out to you.
They got bigger fish to fry. No, I think your cops just suck shit. Doesn't matter here, you can call for fucking whatever. No, I think your police force is just crap. But anyways, it doesn't matter, whatever. I think that's the best way to deal with shit. And that's that. Our police are overrun and underfunded. Don't you guys pay taxes to your fucking police people there?
No, they're so underfunded. It's ridiculous.
They are overrun, same as ambulances.
And overrun, yeah. All our resources.
8 hours for an ambulance.
All our resources.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The police.
8 hours for an ambulance.
Yeah, you can do. I've known people that have waited like 8 hours for an ambulance, and that's
So
for
if
a 999.
someone's having a heart attack, they're pretty much dead.
Yeah, I've known people that's done that. They've phoned for an ambulance, and then by the time the ambulance has actually got there, the person's passed away.
Honestly, Angie, the police, the NHS, the educational board, everything is so underfunded. Everything is. If you came over here, and
I would never, ever.
If you witnessed it, you wouldn't believe it. Honestly, it's so underfunded. It's ridiculous. We've got.
I would never come here.
They're like even the education. We've got send children being thrown into mainstream school where they suffer badly because there's not enough send.
And yet they're at Angie's in 15 minutes.
It's horrible.
No, we have pretty good, and again, ours is free as well, but we have pretty good. The hospitals are shit, you wait for, unless it's an emergency. But your ambulance will be here in like 10 minutes, depending, it could be here in 5 minutes. The cops, depending on the situation, will be at your house in 5 minutes as well, 5-10, depending how far you are from the police station. But I have no, from what I see, and I'm strictly judging it from this app, I think, I would have no desire to ever set foot in the UK in my life.
If you want a doctor's appointment, you've got a time. You've got like an 8 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. time frame to like get a phone call in to see if you can get an appointment that day. And by the time it comes to 8:30, you've been on hold for the whole 30 minutes, and it gets to the end of it. It says, "Sorry, no more appointments being given out today." And
No, we call the doctor, the reception answer, say, I'd like to make an appointment with Dr. blah, 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 your family doctor. And then they'll say, oh, what's it for? You tell them what it's for. Okay, he'll call you tomorrow, or do you want to come in? We don't have that shit here. We don't.
Yeah, you could go for days and days and days trying to be on hold for half an hour to get an appointment, to be told at the end of that half hour, sorry, no more appointments available.
I wouldn't live there. I wouldn't. I would not live in the UK. I wouldn't set foot in the fucking UK. I wouldn't come there.
Then people end up going to accident and emergency because they can't get to see their own doctor. So then that makes the wait times in accident and emergency worse than ever. It's awful. It's awful.
No, we don't. Like I said, our hospitals are slow depending on your emergency. Well, not really. As soon as you go in, you go through triage. They'll take your temperature, blood pressure. You tell them what's your problem, and then I guess they'll put you in queue for how serious your issue is. But I mean, if you're having a friggin' heart attack, they're going to take you there as soon as you get there. It depends on your problem. But if it's just something minor that they consider minor, like you're not going to pass away from something, you could wait 8 to 12 hours in the hospital. But at least you're fucking say to yourself, at least I'm in the hospital type thing. And even when the ambulance, the paramedics will come, they'll bring their little heart machine, they'll check your heart, they'll put the sticky things on, they'll do your blood pressure, they'll check your blood sugars, they check everything. They got the printout, they take you to the hospital. It's just different here. It's not like that. That's why I would never, ever, I wouldn't.
We're all packing our bags now. We're all off to Canada.
Yeah, we don't have, no. I guess, you know what? We're fortunate that we have, and again, we don't pay for, like you guys, we don't pay for healthcare. We have OHIP that covers our medical, but no.
Angie, have you got a big garden? Because we're welcome to put your tents up and move in.
Yeah, do you have to pay for hospital treatment? No. The only thing you pay for here now is the ambulance. That's it. We didn't have, I think it only came into effect about 4 or 5 years ago, maybe longer, that you have to pay for that ambulance trip. It's like $45. That's it. You don't pay for any treatment. No, the dentist isn't free, no. Unless you're on welfare, which is like a fixed income, you'll get free dental care.
Don't even start me on trying to get a good dentist appointment.
Dentist is
Oh my God, you got a dentist on every corner.
God.
The AI said UK health crisis chat.
It's true. You end up with no teeth trying to find a dentist nowadays. You have to go private.
You pay $800 for an ambulance? What? What?
Wow.
Did I see that right? You don't pay $800. Get out of here. $800 in the States to go in an ambulance, take you to the hospital.
Oh,
$800.
Yeah, America.
You guys, yeah, they have no coverage for anything.
America is horrendous. I've seen it where like people done videos on TikTok of how much it costs them to have a baby, and I'm like,
oh, no, I would take an Uber before I pay the $800.
See, I don't.
That's crazy.
Obviously, we don't have to pay for an ambulance in England, but I've only
you pay here
twice.
$45. $1,300 for an ambulance in Australia. Wow.
Yeah, the Uber
That's
drivers
crazy.
start taking first aid courses so they can take people to hospital better.
That's crazy.
$800. Wow.
Well, God bless Canada then. I don't know. God bless Canada.
Yeah,
What?
800. I'd be expecting.
No, it's $45 that you have to pay. In Quebec, I paid $143 for my late husband. In Quebec, no, we don't. No, $45, and that's it. Once you get to the hospital, everything's covered. You don't pay any. Well, you pay for your medication if they prescribe you meds. Other than that, no. No. All right, Ricochet, do you have music? For $800, I'd want snacks and a TV.
I don't.
For the ride.
I'm ready to get slated for the music.
What did you say?
I said I'm ready to get slated for the music.
Oh my God, can you not play like Welsh music?
Oh, wow.
I agree with Tommy Tickle.
Wow.
I'd be wanting a whole luxury ambulance ride.
Yeah, can we not play like fucking Welsh? No, but I don't like that band last night that he played was like, what the hell?
They weren't Welsh, that was Mumford and Son.
I thought he would see me crying in the comments and stop, but he just kept playing it. And I was like, oh my God.
Well, you have a voice.
I was crying in the comments. I was yelling. I was saying, Ricochet, stop, and you were just...
I actually let the comments pick that one for a change, and they got me in trouble.
Whoever it was blocked them.
In Ricochet's defense, it was the comments request.
Oh. That was terrible.
Well, Ricochet, I'm glad you're doing music and not me.
It's a hard job of music.
I know, that's why I'm glad you've got it.
Thank you again, Caroline, so much for jumping up and doing that.
You don't have to
appreciate
thank
it.
Angie, it's fine, honestly.
Thank you, Caroline. I'm going to
Tom
get
Jones
my nails done for tomorrow, aren't I?
You
What? What?
So I'll have to get my nails done for tomorrow now.
She has nice nails.
Up my game. I'll paint them black like Fat Freak.
They need redoing my nails.
I gotta go do my nails too.
Get put in for some nice acrylics.
All right, thank you, Caroline. We'll put Ricochet with his shit music up now. Sorry, Ricochet.
Wow.
All right, let's see what we're gonna have tonight. Some fucking.
Can you make it bigger for me, please?
Hold on. I hate changing these boxes. Wait.
Just spit on that thing.
Oh my god.
Ricochet, are you feeling okay? Or are you smoking drugs at work?
He's spicy tonight.
Did you smoke some drugs at work? Oh God. Is that
Angie's all
better?
flustered now. She can't get the boxes right.
I'm not flustered. I can never figure out these fucking things. No. That's not good.
Do you want me to have a go?
Fixed grid. Hold on.
If you close your eyes and listen to this, honest to God.
Wait. Well, that's the best you're gonna get.
Let me have a try.
Oh my god.
I think Ricochet's on the waxy tobacco then.